Hey guys, Barry here from TJS with another Watch Dogs Legion live stream number 14. This will be the base game finale today. Not sure exactly how long it'll be, but I've up to 4 hours planned, so if we use it all, we used it all. If we cut off early, we cut off early. You never know in these finales. I've had finales go over as well, so I'm hoping one of the two prior. Starting about 15 minutes late, I figured it's negligible. We'll hopefully just cut off around 6 anyway at the absolute max, but if I have to go over, we gotta go over. I'll kind of give a rundown of what our plan for today is in a moment. But simply put, it's the base game finale, as we finished basically everything there was to do that I had interest in doing, that was worth doing. It's a better way to put it. We officially have a full 1,000 gamer score as of yesterday. We've completed all the main missions, side missions, burrow missions, and got the full 1K. So we're finally in the finale phase, aka the extra fun phase, whatever you want to call it. And, from there the game will go on the shelf till future DLCs. We got one coming on July 6th, so I will be back in a few weeks, but we're going to go ahead and take these like 3 weeks off to probably focus on Super Mario 64 on top of that. We're going to take an entire week off from everything and kind of do a special week, the last week of June. So quite a few things going on, but more of info on that special week, on Monday, because it's 2 weeks out. So we'll have to start planning ahead very soon for it, but I kind of have a game plan already ready to go. Just don't want to discuss it on a non-Monday stream when we usually do our updates and longer intros for the week, so or month, whatever you want to call it at that point. But yeah, let's see what happens. So run 15 minutes late. The estimated times will be 1:45 to 3:45, maybe 4:15 to 6, 6:15 if I have to, earlier if I can get off earlier. Sums it up. So that's the plan for the day. Sorry for running a little bit late, but I figured being the finale, it wouldn't be a big deal. Plan for the game. Literally, we're done everything. I just went over it. We got the full 1K. We got the missions all completed, main side and burrow. So my list right here on my phone, going down in the order of priority, is we're going to do a bus tour of the entire map. That's going to take like an hour or two of today's session. Then I'd like to do a corner to corner, how long does it take video, where we'll hop in like a taxi and see how long in automation it takes to cross the map corner to corner. Then we'll finish up the day with Albion Patrol, maybe some online if we have time, or based on how I'm feeling, and we'll go from there. When the DLC comes, we'll do the main missions for it, the side missions, any burrow missions, any achievements. But I will not be doing like collectibles like text files, so forth. As long as I got the gamer score, that's my number one goal. Obviously, that includes the main and side missions anyway. So that covers the plan for the day, plan for the game. Definitely appreciate if you like and sub. Website's down, but I'm going to try and work on it over the course of this month. As per Xbox, we have 2 clubs, the Gamer Society Fan Club, TGS Screenshot Club. We also have our social description, including our Discord, our support links, Razor Stores on Razor Streamer, Rep Sports with a coupon code, TGS for 15% off, forget Raise Energy. Check it all out. As per the schedule for the rest of the week, which is basically the rest of the intro on top of any random chat while we load in, so Legion today. Tomorrow we're doing Season 4 of COD Cold War 1:30, Warzone 4 o'clock. Both streams are subject to a 30-minute extension, meaning we might start as early as 1 and we might go till 6:30. We might need a little bit over 2 hours for Cold War, because there's so much to cover. Warzone, probably not. So we either end up pushing Warzone 30 minutes and going to 6:30. We'll try and start 30 minutes earlier. We'll figure it out, but 1:30 and 4 o'clock tomorrow are the tentative times for Cold War Warzone. Then we'll maybe extend one or both streams if need be due to the Season 4 update. To cover the rest of the schedule, Friday, since today's the finale for this, we should be starting Super Mario 64. Unless I can't get it set up in time, which I should be able to, but if something goes wrong, people fighting over here all crazy, but we can take a flex day. But I'm going to try and have Super Mario set up for Friday. Shouldn't take long to set it up anyway, just going to move the console and test it out on this TV, blah blah blah. Moving on to Friday night, we got flex spots for the week 1 and 2, 10:30, 1 a.m. Currently planned as Warzone due to Season 4, plus Super Animal Royale, first time we'll play that. On Saturday, we got Lego Harry at 1 o'clock, GTA 5, 10:30, Dead by Daylight, 1 a.m. Last thing on Sunday, we're doing Forza Horizon 4 at 1:30, and then Hunter Call of the Wild at 4. That's it for the week. That covers the schedule and intro. For random chat, it is Loki Episode 2 day, so for anyone who's interested, Episode 2 is officially, pretty sure, released. Double-decker bus is what we need for this tour video I'm doing, so kind of worked out beautifully that there's one just kind of stopped here. Actually, let me change my character. I'm gonna pick someone else to roll with, but yeah. I'm gonna watch Loki tonight. I have 50 pages left about in Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix. I kind of grinded out about 90 pages, literally today, actually. So I plan to finish out. So today would be a pretty big day for me. One, we finish out Order of the Phoenix finally after like a few months of reading it. Two, we can finish out Watch Dogs Legion officially. Three, we got Loki episode 2. So I mean, I can't really complain. It's a lot of stuff off the checklist per se. But I will have to start the Cursed Child, not the Cursed Child, the Half-Blood Prince. And I still got some other stuff to work on. And then we'll obviously get to Super Mario, blah, blah, blah. But we'll see how the cookie crumbles. So real quick, checking something out. Then we'll be good to go. Just one sec, guys. Alright. So I want to make sure my phone, make sure I was caught up. So make sure notifications are off or whatever. I don't mind. Hopefully no disturbances because we're going to be doing the tour video. Alright. So. Which character should we play as for the tour? No, I was going to play with one of my cooler characters, but we have to go as the Royal Guard. We got to. A Royal Guard driving a tour bus around London.
Dead set calling. Are you up for some freedom fighting?
Every little bit helps, doesn't it?
Post in chat. We're going to be recording content during this live stream, so if someone comes in, hopefully they don't get angry, but we're going to respond between recordings or during pauses. Like I can pull over the school bus on a long drive and we can, not the school bus, but the London double-decker bus. But yeah, this will be one of our videos that I definitely want to release, so. No idea what's going on here, but I don't know if the bus hit that. Is my bus in good condition? It looks pretty good. So the question is, where do we start? We're all the way up in Camden. Basically, to give a rough idea of what this is going to look like, we got to visit quite a few places. I'll probably set some markers, we're also going to have to tour this region. I'll probably go through the neighborhoods. We definitely got to drive along the riverfront here. We're going to have to, let's look at the borders. We're going to go up into Islington and Hackney. We're going to have to go downtown city of London over here. To definitely go here to Tower Hill. Gotta kind of figure out a good spot to start. I feel like down here would be great, but it's a hike.
Auto drive now enabled.
Let's test out auto drive. I want to see how it goes. Is it worth touring in auto drive? I don't have to worry about driving, but we will be stopping a lot. This is what we're gonna do for our corner to corner video. We're gonna have to sit here and like take a taxi and just let him do his thing. We're gonna see how long it takes to travel about town. But if I'm in automation, we'll be able to look around a little bit better. We'll still possibly get into accidents. That might work. Automation's actually looking pretty good. Technically not in a rush. We only have technically 3 videos. I want to do the online's like extra. I don't really care for online. I was disappointed by it, but I figure if we have free time and we feel like it, we could always check it out and see what's going on. But right now we're just testing the feature. I want to see how accident prone this is, because this will work a lot better. What I'll do is I'll just set markers between the main places we're going. We'll kind of work our way around. So I figured if we start there, we can maybe go in a clockwise motion. Actually, maybe cooler. What if we start like right here? So we can go up through this neighborhood up to here from there. But I feel like I almost feel like that should be last. That's the only concern. We could always start in the 9 Elms as well. But I was thinking we start here and we end up back there. You know what I mean? Should definitely end there. Actually, that's not a bad idea. What we do is we start right down here. So the street ends like right at this circle right here, which is Trafalgar Square. We start right here at the square. What we do is we go clockwise from Trafalgar. You know, we head up to like here, kind of up through here and down the roads, making our way around to the different points of interest, the POIs, and then we'll travel over here, make our way around downtown. You know, check out the Ferris wheel over here, the stadium, the neighborhood down here. Eventually working our way here, where we cross back over, we finish up with the city of Westminster and end here. So that's what I'm thinking right now, guys. It's giving me a second to plan, you know what I mean? So. Seems pretty reliable, and it might take a little bit longer to get around. But again, like I said, guys, even if we spend the first 2 hours on the tour, we'll have a whole 2 hours just to do a patrol, which will get boring after like 20 minutes, probably half hour maybe. And a corner to corner, which I'm going to guess can't take more than a half hour. So we're moving pretty good. I mean, you're going to get a stop, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but you guys get the idea.
What to do?
Dun dun dun. Alright, I think we're here where I want to do my tour video. Shout out to Caleb. Welcome to the stream. This might not be your favorite stream, because I know you're an active chatter. But today, we're doing kind of a finale where I'm recording a bunch of content. Usually when we record, we're a little bit slower to get back to chat. Like for instance, right now my goal is to do a tour video for anyone who might tune in. And while I'm doing the tour video, I'm going to be pretty focused on obviously recording a video more so than chat. So I thought about just shutting chat off, but I figured I would leave it on. We were supposed to have a mod here, but unfortunately last second he couldn't make it, so he was going to keep up with chat so I wouldn't have to. But maybe on our journey on the tour I'll pull over every once in a while and we can, pause the game or something, or we'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, we're going to be doing our, just like we did for Watch Dogs 2, which was our #1 video for multiple years, we're going to do a tour video of this. So this stream might, get pretend 50 views, but the video, if it turns out well, can get, like my other video has 30K views on the Watch Dogs 2 tour view, so, or, Watch Dogs 2 tour video. Messing my words up. So you get the idea. Kind of brainstorming it out, though. I want to start here, because I want to end at the palace, so I figured we'd start here right at the square right here. And we kind of just got to go around. I was thinking to start off, start here, we journey maybe up here, travel. Yeah, we don't have to really go up here too much, but travel from there over, to there. Come right down this road, back down to here, where we can branch off, to this artery. Come up through this artery, because they're basically artery roads, main thoroughways. Kind of branch off this way. We're going to be setting markers in like autopilot drive so I can just take in the views. My goal is to kind of travel through all the neighborhoods, so we're going to kind of, go up across here. My goal is eventually we'll come by, Tower Hill, cross London Bridge, obviously, into the southern portion, where we'll kind of go around the entire region. And then my goal would be to finish up in Westminster with the palace. So I don't know how long this tour video is going to take, but while I'm, recording the tour, I'll have to ponder how we're going to go about chat. I've done it a few ways. Sometimes I'll just answer chat after I'm done a recording, or we pull over on the trip. But yeah, just like the Watch Dogs 2 tour video, that's, I think it's still in our top 5 most watched videos on the channel with over 30K views. That is why I'm doing a tour of this map. People have asked me, and I've asked for feedback through the years. People said they like to see me do this stuff live, even though we recorded this video, so that's why I'm here. So I'll do my best to keep up with chat, but yeah, we're going to do a full tour of the map. I don't know how long it'll take. I think our Watch Dogs 2 tour video is over an hour long. I suspect somewhere around an hour. Then I'm going to get a taxi and automation and see how long it takes to go corner to corner of the map for a separate video. And then I'm going to dress up as my Albion officer that we got lucky finding right here. The Albion captain. And we're going to go out on, police patrol and probably pull over some automated driving cars and get bored of it. But I figured, what the hell, it's the finale day, so let's just enjoy ourselves. We'll be back for DLC, but I would like to have the tour video honestly released ASAP if we do it today, successfully. So, let's go ahead. Should be a good time. But like I said, I'll be focused on the tour. Maybe every like 5-10 minutes on the timer, I'll pull over and check chat if need be. If chat's pretty quiet, I'll just keep trucking on. But if we have people posting up in chat, I'll pull over, once I see the timer hit 5:10. Because in this way, I can also cut that out of the video when I'm done recording. Go back and check the 5-minute mark, the 10-minute mark, and cut out any pause time. So I'll probably just pause the screen whenever I do chat review. But for now, I'll go at least 5 minutes between each chat check. So like I said, we're recording content live. So basically, if you join a TGS finale, it's usually us recording tours and stuff like that, like we did Valhalla last week, actually, right? So that included, honestly, like 6 or 7 videos we recorded, so it was a pretty crazy session. But I appreciate you stopping by. I just want to make sure people are aware who joined that, if I don't respond to chat, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because we are focused on a recording. I could just shut off chat or this or that, but I figured leave it on. So let's go ahead and start up the video. Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with a Watch Dogs Legion tour video. We are going to be touring London in a double-decker bus, as seen right here. We are starting in a kind of random spot here, but not totally random. If you played the game, you would have been in this region quite a few times.
Where did you go off to?
Apparently Clay's wondering where someone went off to, but probably because he doesn't know where I went. Maybe not, I don't know, but we're going on a tour, so that's what we're doing. Random interruption, but we'll roll with it. So what we're going to do is pretty much, the map will stop turning on me. Trying to get a nice view for you guys. We're going to go around the map in kind of a clockwise kind of system, starting right here where we're at now. Zoom in for you guys. Right here at Trafalgar Square, if I'm saying that right. And we're going to basically head north, kind of taper our way up here, kind of work our way through the main arteries of town, as in the major roadways, kind of branching off. It's not going to be 100% in concrete, because I don't know which roads face what way. There's going to be one-way roads, blah, blah, blah. We're kind of going to let the automated bus drive us so I can focus more on looking around at the views, more so than actually driving, unlike the WD2 video. So for anyone who hasn't seen it, we had a Watch Dogs 2 tour video. It was our #1 video for multiple years, over 30k views I think right now, so figured this would be a great game to get another tour in on. So here we are. We have a lot to cover. I'm just showing you guys, if you look around, we're going to head down through here, kind of work our way down into the southern region here. We have, the heart, we have the Ferris wheel, we have, was it London Bridge? We have Waterloo Station. Go down to Lambeth. If I zoom out, you can see the actual borough names, which are a little bit better. So that's Lambeth, Southwark, Tower Hamlets. So basically, to put it simple, or straightforward, we're starting in the northeastern portion of City of Westminster. We'll go up through Camden into Islington and Hackney pretty much, in City of London, finish up in Tower Hamlets, travel south into Southwark, go into Lambeth, which is a pretty tall region there, and then we'll end up in Nine Elms, where there's, I guess, really not much to see, more of a industrial looking part of town. Cross back over into the bottom portion of City Westminster and finish up at the Palace, where if you guys, I guess you can't tell, I haven't shown you yet, we're able to walk on the grounds. I brought the Royal Guard here today. He'll be giving you guys a tour. And we'll be staying in the bus using automation for most of the journey, unlike some of my other videos where I have to manually drive and end up in accidents and eventually punch, someone in the head. It still might happen here, but the automation system's still very prone to accidents, but it's going to help me out in providing more so a look around town, more so than focusing on not colliding. Especially these automated cars like to pull out on you a lot if you guys played the game and haven't noticed, so we got to watch out. So we'll go ahead, get this started, work our way around the map. Just to note, we are recording while we're live, so if anyone tunes in live, I guess every 5 minutes or so during this video I'm recording. We usually don't record while we're live, but we are today, so every 5 minutes or so I'll stop and I'll pause the game, answer chat, and this way I don't ditch you guys completely. But after reviewing it, asking fans what they think, I never had anyone say not to record while we're live. We've asked people through time, multiple years of seeing what people like to see, and people like to see us do some of these tours and whatnot while we're live, so that is why I'm here today. Usually there's a mod in chat to mod to help in these times, but I'm on my own today. So you guys can see the taxis are already trying to murder me on the road. So we're starting out right here at Trafalgar Square, if I'm saying that right. Kind of ruined with all the posters and whatnot, but it's a cool little area. I believe that's a museum in the background right there. Here we go, off on our journey. We're heading towards the palace right now, actually, but we're going to break off north in a moment. Actually, just to show you guys, since we should be able to just look on the map. Actually, it doesn't have a location up here, so usually, major landmarks have subway stations to indicate them. Not all of them, but a lot of them, so I was just simply checking if I can give you guys the name of the building. As this game is based on real-life London, so there are a lot of real landmarks here that you guys will witness throughout the game. Just like that Bloom Tower is definitely, I don't think, real, but it's something else to worry about. So I believe we just passed through Piccadilly Circus, guys. I'm going to stop. Because this is a major point if you played new Call of Duty Modern Warfare from a year ago. There's a mission based on this, and it was a crazy mission. Especially when you did it like me on Realistic without trying to get the achievements for, not messing up at all. But it was an amazing mission. And here we are in Piccadilly. Kind of looks almost the same as the COD map for anyone who's played. Just obviously the stores won't be the same. There'll be slight differences in the layout. This is not 100% a copy, but Figured we'd pull over here, as it's a well-known square in London. I'm pretty sure if you flew a drone in there today, you know, probably get like zapped down or some shit. Doubt it's a drone zone, but you never know. Either way, I think we're good to continue on. Just notice here, yeah, there's a subway station there. Yeah, the subways are there and everything, so just pointing that out. They did a pretty good job. With the area, here's all the high-end stores. If you're looking to spend a lot of money, this is where I spent my 100K for the 100K spending achieve. Came up here, I unlocked one of the stores right here, I believe. Yep, Fidel there. I dropped like over 50 grand on Fidel and then just hopped on another company's site. As once you go to each store individually once, you can go back to your safe house and pretty much buy anything from any store right from inside your safe house. Makes life a little bit easier. So we've kind of left, well, we haven't fully left the shopping district yet, but we're on our way out. Some interesting old school building right there, graffitied up. It's probably the first time I'm doing an automated tour. I guess to actually take that back, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we did a tour video of the map and Origins, sorry. Assassin's Creed Origins, we did like a 2-hour tour of the map on a carriage. And it was a very, very long tour. Especially because we traveled between all the major cities. There's not seen any like major landmarks, so I'm just kind of scanning the area for you guys while my bus almost hits people here. I'm not sure what our bus is doing. Auto drive's on, but it's just sitting here. I'm probably just gonna have to move it forward myself, maybe.
Auto drive now enabled.
Ah, never mind. I see what happened. I thought the auto drive would continue on like it does in Assassin's Creed, but it literally just stops. So here we are at that square right here. I wanted to get up here because this way we can work our way around. I kind of want to go by Bloom. I was initially just going to go down this road. I guess we can try that. But our goal is to kind of get up somewhere like around here and to just head down this road. That's a little further north of Bloom than I would like to be. So I'll set a marker here, and then we'll set another marker once we get there.
Auto drive now enabled.
But my goal is just kind of come up to the corner of the map and then work my way around from there. Just notice we went over the timer for chat discussion for anyone who's live, so I will take it at the 10-minute mark on the session. This way, for anyone who watches the video not live, don't have to worry about me responding to chat, and vice versa, if you get what I mean. So, heading down this way, get a nice. We actually get a decent enough view of Bloom Tower from here. It just kind of towers the entire neighborhood. That's the main focal point from back here, pretty much. I'm trying to look at it, but we have a lot of poles in the way, if you can't tell. It's like, no view for you. Look at that. What the hell? Look at that crosswalk. I don't even think I ever noticed that. That's some high-tech shiest right there, man. There you go. Nice view of Bloom from right there, like the lower level. Nothing exciting down there. The tower is what's exciting. But considering we're here, what I'm going to do is set our next marker because I want to get situated up here. Yeah, I guess we'll let it do that route. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head south from there, kind of wrap our way up and around the map. We're kind of just going to hop around different points, kind of showcase the different neighborhoods. Be a little bit messy, but not messy all at once. You know, imagine the tour company going out and making a tour, but maybe it's the first day they do it, so it's not optimal. It's the practice run, but we're going to make it our actual run. Don't really plan to redo this tour video for obvious reasons. So I'm going to pull over right now for a quick chat check. Pause the game. This will indicate to me on the recording that, we're doing a chat check. So I just want to leave people in chat hanging too long. Like I said, we're supposed to have a mod here, but he unfortunately couldn't make it. He might be here later, but obviously it'll be watch after I'm done the recordings or something. And I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying he had something he had to do, which is respected. Shout out to Sare, if you're still there. Probably not, though, if you're just stopping by for a shout out, but maybe you are. Shout out to Alligator and the Boys Gaming. What is up? Yeah, the double decker bus is pretty cool. Yeah, just so everyone knows who might not have tuned in when I started, I'm recording a video right now where I'm doing a tour of the city. We're about 10 minutes in, surprisingly. We barely got, maybe 10, 15% into the tour, but we're going to keep trucking, and maybe every 5 to 10 minutes, based on how active chat is, I'll pull over like this, put up a pause screen, make a note on my computer so that I know exactly where I need to cut the video, if you know what I mean. So I don't have to worry about doing any hardcore editing, because I'll just be able to upload it, trim it, and we'll have the video out for the tour separate from the streams without this discussion in it real fast. So I'm going to go back to the tour now that I caught up on chat. But yeah, definitely appreciate the views, guys. Appreciate your patience with me if you're watching live. Something I always feel weird not responding right away to chat when we're live recording, but like I said, I've asked people through the years, and everyone has said literally just, it's fine to record while I'm live. Some people might come in and get angry that I don't respond in 30 seconds, but most people understand. So continuing on our tour after making a pit stop, we're gonna get back into auto drive and begin our journey. We're barely into our route, I guess, in a way, but it shouldn't be too bad. Should be my right away. Thank you, City Center Bus 42. I'm 42 as well, apparently. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You'll notice that some of the neighborhoods they have vibes. Just kind of like every game you play, you'll go to a different neighborhood, and that whole neighborhood has kind of its vibe, just like real life. So, like some neighborhoods, we're gonna go down the street, and I'm not really gonna have much to show you guys. There's obviously not a landmark on every block in the game, just like real life. So, something to note. Just want to throw it out for you guys. While my bus automatically just smacks the pole. Nobody saw it. Shh. But yeah, we're up here in the north. We're on Camden High Street right now. A lot of stores up here. Interesting stores, per se. My goal right now is to just head up to the northern portion of Camden, to that kind of big round portion, and then we'll go ahead and set a marker for our next destination, which we're going to basically head south, back towards the river. But we will not be crossing the river till we make it all the way to the eastern side of the city. Well, the city's northern half. So I don't think we have to wonder where we're going right now. It's pretty clear. I already mentioned we're on Camden Street, but we're in Camden. I actually have a city named that not too far from me, actually. Which unfortunately, is worse off than this city, region of the city, but what can you do? There's really nothing back here to see, so that's, showing you Camden. So we're going to go ahead and set a new marker, so that's pretty much Camden in a nutshell. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and head south. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to set a good marker down here. Kind of thinking to pull right up into here, because this will take us, as you can see, mostly down the main street, the main, arterial road, whatever you want to call it, down to the south, so we can branch off, and we're pretty much just going to be taking the main roads. A lot of these back streets have nothing too crazy, just a quiet little side street where this bus will most likely just crash anyway, and even while it's in automation. We'll end up going down some small streets, I'm sure, but for now, for the purpose of a tour, I don't think we need to. And there goes the automation system taking down another pole. The guy's just like, what the hell just happened? Hey, we gotta report that fire back there. Someone got fire going on. Just saw that crazy ass flame back there. Alright. So we're working our way east right now. Nothing too exciting around here. We're just passing the street we were just on. Oh god. So I'm worried about. Yeah, we made it. So here we go. believe this begins our journey direct south to the intersection I was looking to get to next. Part of our tour. Showcasing building design, stuff like that. There's a lot of made up stuff in the game, but a lot of real stuff as well, so. This is more of the highlights tour, you know, I'm going to showcase the main stuff, Big Ben, London Bridge. But if you know London well, I'm probably going to miss some stuff on your end. Just like I know if anyone, there's one game in the past that had my real life city in it, and it had a lot of neighborhoods and stuff, but it also skipped some stuff that I know about because I live here. So it's kind of how the cookie crumbles. A lot of games leave something out. So we're kind of going for the touristy kind of trip here, tour. I was thinking to drive by parks and stuff, but in the game they're all kind of just dilapidated in a way. Other than the palace, because you can see, you know, it's like Tent City over here. So it's not visually pleasing, but crossing into City of Westminster currently. You can basically tell by the change in building design, like as you get closer to the center of the city, everything just upgrades naturally. Man. Sorry, but you're ruining our view.
Your destination.
Alright, so we officially reached our destination. See, there's a statue point right here. There's a guy like on a lion right there. Can't tell if that's a Roman statue, possibly. I was in Rome over a year ago before the pandemic hit. Right as it was possibly spreading over there, so I don't know if it was the best time to be there. But, yeah, I'm here, so let's see. I'm gonna go over here, and my thought is we're gonna work our way up this artery road up into maybe up here. We have King's Cross Station. Yeah, we can't miss King's Cross Station. So unfortunately, what I'm about to do is I'm gonna make the left go to this road, and then I'll turn on the automation to take us to King's Cross from there. If you guys ever read Harry Potter, which I'm reading Order of the Phoenix here now actually in real life, about 50 pages out from the end. The station is mentioned, I think, many times, so many times. I'm taking over right now. Alright, the automation system can take back over. King's Cross is, I guess, our next major landmark. But a lot of statues in this region of town. Historical looking buildings. Our camera will stop going inside of weird places. Be nice. Trying to look at the buildings, take it all in. You can see where U.S. Capitol building design comes from, right back there. It looks familiar. I live in the U.S. and I've been to many state capitals, whether on road trips or this or that. Every single one has a building with that kind of design almost to a T, including my own state. So either way, heading down this major roadway right here. People thought he was cutting us off, but he was not. Next up, King's Cross.
Auto drive now disabled.
Wonder what I'm doing. I'm driving like the bus from Harry Potter, I guess. It was only fitting. Remember, if you guys seen the movie, I think it's the third one, the bus shows up. I think the bus also appears in the fourth book, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or fifth. It's one of the two books that reappears. Brain farting right now, but you get the idea. It drives all ridiculously, gets thin and goes between buses. It's crazy. Seems like it would be a great ride, other than the fact you'd fly off the seats, which are like beds, like flying around the floor. But we're officially arriving, basically at King's Cross. What is that right there? It's King's Cross. Then we're getting cut off by Rolls-Royce drivers, apparently. Alright, so welcome to King's Cross, guys, which is located apparently on the edge of Camden. Trying to see if we can get a better view. I'm gonna pull in here real quick. Do some illegal driving for a moment. Well, it's not legal at all. Now it's gonna be illegal if we can go through. Watch out, people! Did you not see the double-decker bus? I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. No one saw that for insurance purpose. But here we are, King's Cross. Again, if you're wondering where it's at on the map, it's located right up here. I'm kind of nervous to drive back into here. I've been known to be a pretty good bus driver in games, but this game has kind of a weird vibe of driving. There's like a pole on my back right. There's a building right there that I'm about to scrape, and it looks like my mirror's about to hit that pole. We might have made it. Screw your trash can. Trying to get in front of King's Cross, man. But yeah, here we are. I have a random idea. I didn't think about this. Welcome to King's Cross. Never was a thought in my mind to use the drones to take a look around some of the landmarks, but we just factored in something new. It's not the most beautiful looking building, especially on the side there. Kind of looks like it's abandoned at this point, but it's not. Yeah, you can find platform 9 3/4, right? So. Either way. Gonna pause so we can catch up on chat. Putting a note for the 22-minute mark. Yeah, definitely answer Alligator. Double-decker buses are awesome, though. I've been on one in real life as well when I was in London long, long, long ago. Over half a life ago in my teens, so long ago. Oh yeah, that's how every major city is, to answer Alligator. I live in the U.S. and I live in a city over 1 million people, and as you get further from town, unfortunately, it degrades it's like a slope. As you get further out from down to the center of the city, usually it goes downhill. Depending on the size of the city, it could be only 5-10 blocks. And my city, it's pretty big, so I think we're one of the top 5 or 10 biggest cities in the country. So kind of goes hand in hand. We have a lot of amazing landmarks, but we also have a lot of land that's just unfortunate areas. To answer Calib negative, man, I don't know why you're trying to call me on Discord in a stream, but I don't answer messages, invites, stuff like that while I'm live ever. Just letting you know now. Nor am I on Discord at all. So I'm hooked up through my Xbox console. I'm not on my PC technically, on Discord or anything anyway. Let's see. I do Discord private chats when we do PC streams, but that's only for PC. I'll consider hosting like a Discord chat where I'll try and get me and some mods into the public comms of the Discord sometime, and then let you guys know. We can try and get some people in there, and this way, that request can kind of be acknowledged in a way. But yeah, I usually ain't gonna answer voice calls. I'll answer messages, but if I'm not on, I'm not streaming this or that. Not trying to be mean, just a factor. Interruptions aren't good, especially while you're live. And nice to answer, chat. I live way up the coast from you. I think about a 12 to 15 hour road trip because I drove. I'm up in the northeast U.S., so up in the the crazy sector where everything's fast paced and blah blah blah. So continue on our tour video. We just got done King's Cross Station. We're currently on the border of Islington and Hackney. At King's Cross, we just worked our way up from there. What we're gonna do now is kind of make our way to right down here. So if you guys can't tell, there's a giant building right here, located by Moorgate. My goal is to kind of get down there. I'm trying to see a good spot to mark. I want to see where the map is going to take us. Alright, so what we want to do is we're going to mark it this way, past those landmarks. We'll head up, kind of wrap through here and come back down, eventually making our way past the remaining landmarks across London Bridge, and eventually work our way around the southern portion of London. We're only About 25 minutes in, including the time I spent responding to subscribers. So I suspect it's going to be an hour or so tour video, but I don't think we're going to need too long. Alright, we're just going to have to hit the trash can so we don't have to murder people and wonder why we're getting pursued on a tour video. This was a terrible idea to enter back here. I think we should maybe just back out. We might kill some people on the way out, but what can I do? I mean, there's a loud ass noise coming from the bus. I think
Let's spread out and look.
we've given enough notification that we're backing up.
They've got away.
God, am I really gonna make it? Turn, turn, turn. Did I hit somebody or something? I swear I just heard something.
Auto drive now enabled.
Auto drive is now enabled. It's a tight, weird spot to get out of, but it worked out. Yeah, all my tour videos have that weird part where we get stuck on something or the bus, you know, Saints Row gets blown up. GTA 3 was the worst because I think on the first island, I had to get a new bus 2 or 3 times for us to tour the island because we would drive through the mafia zone and just get fucking RPG'd or grenaded, whatever would happen. It was crazy. So luckily that doesn't happen here. We don't really have to worry much other than watching out for other traffic and poles. This bus does like to take out poles. So we're making our way downtown, you know, driving slow. We'll get there eventually and see it now. Yeah, I got nothing to really discuss around here. We're just going to be taking in a lot of views. I'm not that tour person who knows what year the street was built, like they have on the real life tours. We're actually in a transport bus where they wouldn't be giving a tour, so at all, to my knowledge. I'm sure there's tour buses that look like this, but I'm sure you can tell them from the normal town buses. So we are breaking off. Apparently we're on the border of Islington and Hackney. Just confirming our route real quick. Yeah, we're going right by some giant buildings, so wanted to make sure it did not, you know, reroute me. That can happen. A lot of older buildings, they don't even put any info on them. There's no, you know, names written anywhere to know what building's what. So I'm sure, you know, a lot of this is based on reality, and I'm sure there's stuff that's added in. So here we are at this crazy building. Apparently it's Albion controlled. Primeway Hotels. Nice fake, like Audi e-tron type car out front. So here we are. We're in this nice little tunnel, guys. Check it out. Amazing. Best part of the whole game. Moving on, we're going into the second best tunnel in the game. Nothing really exciting, but it's like some major sized buildings over here. That's why I'm coming through. This is all like one big connected campus, if you can't tell. It's supposed to be a hospital or apartments. I'm not really sure. As you can see, we're heading towards the skyscraper portion of this side of town right now. Trying not to jerk around too much with the camera, but there's a lot to look around at, and you know, if I'm not quick enough, sometimes we might miss something, so I gotta make sure we're not too slow either. We've reached our destination. So what I'm thinking at this point is what we can do. We're gonna head up here to about here. Let's see what happens if I mark it over here as far as we can go. So about here. Then what we'll do is work our way back down. And what we're going to do is on the way back down, I would like to pass this building right here past this right here and cross London Bridge. It's kind of what our goal will be. So we're going to leave the heart of the city. We're going to come right back through these buildings again. As you can see, there's that beautiful like egg-shaped building over there. It's like one of those eggs from Ocean's 12, right? Like trying to steal those eggs in Europe, and one of them looks kind of like that building. It's pretty cool. So I definitely want to get a closer look at that. But before we get a closer look at that, let's head up here to a kind of more, I guess I should say, less exciting neighborhood. But I want to make sure we pit stop all the neighborhoods of town. I believe we're going up to what's called Islington and Hackney right now. Yep, just popped up on the left right there. If I butcher any of these names, I'm sorry, guys. I'm speaking American English, so I'm sure something I say is going to be incorrect in British English. But I'll try. We can help ourselves out by, pushing some cars out of the way, but yeah, I'm just going to let it cruise. There's nothing really exciting to look at north of here, guys. This neighborhood just kind of looks like this neighborhood that we're in right now. Kind of a less thriving part of town. Plenty of stores and whatnot, but it's a little bit more beat up. Which again is in every real life city and every game I've toured. There's going to be areas like this. Remember we did a GTA 4 tour. That was like over half the map, which is yeah, obviously New York City. Just for reference, you can see how far we are from that giant like skyscraper campus we were at back there.
Auto drive now disabled.
Someone doesn't know how to drive, so I'm going to have to pull a legal maneuver real quick for the purpose of our tour video.
Auto drive now enabled.
I had to let some road rage out there. I don't know what the hell that bus is doing. Look, it's just sitting there. Hey-ho! Alright, so we're back on our tour. Over here we have a dry cleaners for anyone interested. There's a little garden right here. The neighborhood garden. I have one of those in my neighborhood. I live in a major city, and I'm like 10 minutes from the heart of downtown by car.
You have reached your destination.
So, yeah, I really live in the actual city, and we have one of those there. There's this tower here, but it's nothing like phenomenal to look at. Trying to see. I'm going to take over from the manual drive because otherwise it's going to take routes that I do not want to take. And I'll put a little bit more gas on it because this stuff's not as exciting, these neighborhoods. Kind of just want to bring you back here and show you guys the tower. Right there. It's nothing special. Initially, you look at it from afar, it's like the shape of like a fake Coliseum. But it's not anything like a Coliseum.
Auto drive.
So we're going to go back to our auto drive system. And I think I'm going to take you guys down here because this is a cool little spot. The question is, how do we... Where'd the road go? There it is. So I'll let the bus take us down here. What we'll do is we'll circle around like a little loop here and cross London Bridge.
Now enabled.
A little bit different than my initial strategy, but kind of seems weird to do the other way. Rather dip down than do a quick little loop and head back on our way because we'll have to get right back on that bridge. So eventually we'll get back into a nicer portion of town. Just bear with me. Just to throw it out there, I will do another chat check in a moment, in a few minutes. But we have tour videos in many games. I did a bus tour of GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas 4. I have a few quote-unquote bus tours / trips around, round trips around the map in GTA 5. We have Watch Dogs 2 tour video, Legion, Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed Origins. We have point-to-point trips and stuff like that for Odyssey and Valhalla. We got a map tour of Saints Row the 3rd Remastered, of Mafia Definitive Edition, any game that has like an open world that's a city or this or that, I usually make a tour video. I'm pretty sure we actually have a playlist on the channel, which will display all the tour videos that I have, period. So check it out. If you just go to maybe type the Gamer Society map tour playlist or something in YouTube, it'll probably show up. So I'm pretty sure over 20 videos of just tours and whatnot. So this will be added onto there when the time comes. I don't really have much to talk about if you guys can't tell from the neighborhood, so just bear with me. Just know like major landmarks up by Shadwell Station. What I'm doing is I'm taking you down the corner of Riverfront. It should take us down some cool little roads. That's what I was trying to get to. There's a cool little tunnel right there. Apparently we officially just got in our first automation accident. I'm gonna get rid of him. I think the front of our bus might have some damage on it. We're a little scraped up, but that's just how these tour videos go, right? I've had a lot worse where my buses actually blow up, like I mentioned about GTAs. We're getting pretty close down here. I have to say for the automated system, I feel like we're moving around a little bit quicker than I would have expected, but I know it's still going to take forever because we're about over 30 minutes in, and we haven't even made it to the bottom half of the island. But all we got to do is cross the bottom half, zigzagging a bit, and make our way back up to the palace. So suspect an hour plus video. There's London Bridge in the background. We're going to be crossing that soon. One of the coolest landmarks in London, in my view, alongside Big Ben and so forth. Big Ben we'll see later on, and the Ferris wheel and blah, blah, blah. We might have to cross the bridges. I'll probably have to cross London Bridge and come back across, stuff like that.
You have reached your
But,
destination.
check it out, guys. A little bridge here. I didn't even know we were going to stop on this bridge. But I wanted to show you guys, this is London Bridge right here. If we were to get on, we can't even access the bridge from where we're at right now. But my goal is we have this tower hill and this building. So I'm going to go by this egg building. So I'm going to go up like that. And then what we'll do is, I don't know if it's a one-way road. We should probably do it like that. Then what we can do is from there we'll kind of just find a way to come back, pass around this building, and get on the bridge. Problem with this is I'm going to have to make a UE, and I don't trust the game doing it. Apparently this is a no entry one way.
Auto drive now enabled.
How dare him honk at me. So basically, I guess it was a one-way when it, in and out. I did not know that. I thought we were going to be able to pull out the other side, but unfortunately, we're not going to pull in Adele and say hello from the other side over there. Mentioning that we're in the UK right now, but let's work our way back up here. I haven't taken a chat break, so we'll take one in about a minute or so. Well, actually, I'll just do it now.
Auto drive now disabled.
So I don't want to make you guys wait too long. Yeah, definitely to answer chat. You gotta know where it is. I've been driving an autopilot, so this is not me driving 90% of the time. The 10% it is me, but the 90% it hits a pole and stuff is not me. It's just the automated watchdog system, just plowing stuff. So just to throw it out there. And yeah, I like how the car it beeps up in the background, but I don't know what it sounds like compared to the real life one. I don't know if you guys have those Amazon delivery vans that sound like the friggin' like dying car animal or something. It's crazy. It's like, you're like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, as I was mentioning in the video, Caleb, we have a lot of GTA 5 videos. I'm pretty sure I have some tour videos where I think we toured it in the snow. We have one of our most watched videos in our top 10 is a bus tour where we went around the entire map to see how long it took to circle the whole map in a bus from LSIA to Polita Bay and back on the highway. So we have a lot of GTA 5 videos. I'd say at least 33%, like a third of our top videos on the channel are GTA. So I promise I'll make more for sure. Okay, let's get back to our tour video. I'll stop again roughly Yeah, like I said, depending on how busy chat is, I'll just pull over more or less every 5-10 minutes or so. If chat's kind of dead quiet, or there's only one message, I might even type a response while we're just going down the road. But let's go back to the vid.
Auto drive now enabled.
So continuing on the bus tour, we're going to mop up the top half here with 2 more locations to visit, and then we tackle the bottom half and come back up into the bottom of Westminster to basically finish at the palace and obviously the parks around the palace. We'll definitely have to circle that whole area. We're heading back towards downtown London on the northern side of the river here, the Thames River. Or River Thames, as I had stated. As you guys can see, there's a really nice park right here. This one, I'll take it back, isn't as beat up as some of the other parks, but this is actually part of the giant attraction back there, which we'll come back to look at shortly. We have a green light, so I'm going to drive for the bus, because it's literally green and we're sitting here.
Auto drive now enabled.
Auto drive back on. The auto drive is not the most reliable. There's a building that looks like Independence Hall. What the hell, man? But yeah, so you can see a lot of the buildings in the U.S. are like mimicked off of buildings from this region. So I wanted to come down here because we have a lot of cool buildings right here. Can't really see the tops of them once we get too close, but look at this building. It kind of reminds me of the Avengers building with the angled side or whatever, but if I'm not mistaken. Pushing up here, here's that egg-looking building. It's really cool looking. It's like a jeweled egg design. Definitely looks better when we're a little bit further away. Being so close, it kind of loses some of its
You have
essence.
reached your destination.
But yeah, from there, our goal is to come down to here. See, can I work my way into here anywhere? Don't think we're supposed to get down into here, but I'm gonna try to get the bus around there somewhere. So let's figure it out when we get there, as it's our next and final attraction before we cross the bridge. Do want to say, if you're watching live, appreciate the likes and anyone hanging out watching. I don't know what the bus is doing, but he's in the wrong lane. So. And we're off. It's been a quite nice journey so far. I expected this tour to be between an hour and 2, to be honest, so being at 45 and finishing up the top of the map, which is bigger than the bottom, sounds about right. This might be closer to an hour and a half. But I don't want to decide just yet, because we do have a bit more to go. We are just going through the heart of the city right now. Still by the giant egg building, which you can see a lot better view of it here. And there's a lot of other buildings as mentioned, so if we look back, look at that interesting design on the left right there. It's like an industrial looking skyscraper or something. There's those buildings we got too close to that we couldn't really see the tops. But now we're blocked by the other buildings. So there it is, guys, right there, straight ahead. I'm going to take over. We're going to go through an illegal drive. Because I don't want to possibly get the bus stuck down here, I'm going to make a U-turn here, and we're going to send in a CTOS drone. Alright, anyone a Star Ogre coffee, the fake Starbucks, please watch out. Double-decker illegally pulling in. Alright, we're good. Don't want to break their tables, you know, not that mean. A little bump here and there, but nothing insurance won't pay. So here we are. Just to show you guys where we're at. We're at the final location, known as Tower Hill, before we go over the, obviously the Tower Bridge of London. Check it out. It's a pretty awesome looking place. Basically looks like kind of like a medieval castle, if you get what I mean. Has a kind of vibe going on to it. Obviously, in the game, it's taken over by the military force, Albion. So, fortunately, the bad guys took it over. But it's also, spoiler alert, where the final mission goes down and such. And you come here a lot during the story. I was here for side missions, burrow missions, and main story, like at least 3, 4, 5 times. So if you play the game, you'll make your ways back and forth. It's kind of the same vibe on the other side. I also want to point out real quick, if you fly inside this wall, it may not look like it, but there's actually like homes in here. As weird as that is. I don't know if they're actual homes, like in the real city. Is there actually homes right here like this? Or yeah, overall pretty cool. I know when I fly too far away, we'll lose it. Yeah, this is where we just came from. Now we're gonna officially cross the bridge. So we're gonna kind of head south here. Gonna take a horse down the Old Kent Road, like the song. No, it's not Old Kent Road, but take double-decker bus down the Old Kent Road. Alright, let's get going. Because the longer I dilly-dally, the longer the tour video gets.
Auto drive now
The
enabled.
longer it gets, the more grindy it feels, if you know what I mean. I've done a lot of tour videos. By the time we hit that final stretch, you're just, like, we start, like, just pushing the gas a little bit more and more and more. We're like, oh, we can get done quicker. I don't want to get like that here, but we are almost an hour into the tour. So we got to push on. But one of the coolest landmarks is right in front of us. And we're about to head across. I think I might take a quick screenshot here. Only if I pull up on this other bus. This doesn't have to be my bus that I'm getting a picture of. I feel like this is a really cool looking picture. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Not even our bus, but it'll work. So here we go. London Bridge is falling down. I don't know why they teach us that song. It's a horrible song, technically. But, here it is. It's awesome. It's old. And it looks sweet. Another spot taken over by Albion, so it's kind of ruined with a bunch of crap on it. But it is one hell of an awesome looking bridge, as you guys can tell. We keep cruising down apparently, but just to show you guys. Ah, we got too far away. But you can see almost a good visual of the side. I was trying to get a good visual of the side, but I guess with the bus moving and me backing up didn't give us enough time. But all you missed in the middle there was literally a bunch of people and equipment. So it was kind of stupid, to be honest. But there you have it, guys. The awesome London Bridge. Welcome to the southern region of the map. Yeah, as you guys can see, London Bridge looks pretty awesome. Might even take another photo real quick of it. Sorry to hold us up with these pics, but you can't disagree that that's not one hell of an awesome view, right? So, worth taking a pause to do so. I think we're slowly moving.
Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now
I
enabled.
think that's the guy who cut me off, so I'm just returning the favor. So pushing on. As you guys can see, there's that building right there. It's kind of like triangular shaped in a way, with 3D. Nothing too exciting over here. We have a park and so forth. What we'll do is once we get over here, we're going to quickly wing it to get an idea
Auto drive now disabled.
of what the rest of the tour will look like. With him driving like that, I'm going to just send him off the road.
Auto drive now enabled.
Oops.
You have reached.
But yeah, we're right here right now, guys, officially on the bottom side. So what our goal is going to be is to kind of make our way around the region. There's not too much over here. I do want to go by the heart of the southern portion of town, which is like up here, and make our way down like this. And we could obviously squeeze in down here. But I think what we'll do is at this point get up like here maybe. Trying to just find a good spot. And that'll do. Just want to find a good spot to put a marker.
Your
Yeah,
destination.
that should be a good auto drive for us. Can't worry about taking on a pole or two. We're almost an hour into our tour video, and let's keep on trucking. We're just cruising along. As you can tell, it's another part of town. There's like the thing is, I don't know much about the buildings here. There are a lot of cool buildings. We just passed London Bridge. I don't know much about if they're actually real buildings, what their actual names are. I know more so the main attractions. That's why I warned at the beginning of the video. So we're here more so to take in the views. Just note, I saw the Discord stuff. I'll respond probably in between the streams to anybody who posts. Unless there's rule breakers, then we gotta worry about it. But I wonder if that building has. The Bankside here. Taking everything in. Here's a pretty cool spot. They have the on this building and on the back they have a lot of floating visuals. It's kind of like an art museum for pop art that's actually floating. But here we are in the heart of town, so you guys know. So I just want to get a quick take a look. So over here is where Big Ben is, Westminster. But I believe there's London Bridge. I don't think any of the other bridges have names. We have to go across London Bridge. And it's perfect. What we're going to do is pretty much just go up, turn around, and come back.
Auto drive now disabled.
The automation system doesn't like to
Auto
adjust. It
drive
kind
now
of like,
enabled.
it'll take the long way if need be. Please do not hit the Albion, people. Directly in front of us is the Austin building with the triangular shape. Kind of scared that my automation's about to smack that dude. Last thing we need, get chased while we're in a bus. To my right, there's a pretty nice view of the city back that way, especially that building right there with the colors on it, looking old school. So here we go. One of the major, points of town, the bridge. Whoa, what are you doing, automation system? Trying to kill us? So here we going across London Bridge, guys. It's not as spectacular as Tower Bridge over there, but it is pretty sweet. I don't know why it honks every time I go in the picture mode. I'll take a few pictures here and there during our tour to remember it by. Don't take too many, but definitely get a few. So we're going to turn around at the end of the bridge and go back because we're already toward the northern side for the most part. At some point up here,
Reached your destination.
I'll just make a U-turn. I'll probably just do it right now. As you can see, there's a interesting building design right up there with the bar on top. You can actually go to that bar, I'm pretty sure. Another great view of London Bridge over there. But we need to set a marker for where we're going next. So we want to head down into here. I feel like the Ferris wheel is something we absolutely have to go to, so I'm going to see if we... Oh, we can pull right behind it, so that'll be perfect. It'll take us right through the heart there. We'll get behind the Ferris wheel. We'll stop over at Waterloo Station. We'll break our way down to the Kennington, Riverside areas of town. Kind of, go from there. We can work our way down right through here, like wrap around here, kind of circle around the bottom corner here, making our way back up, heading through the last neighborhood we got to cover that we haven't been to yet, which is 9 Elms. And then we'll cross the tunnel north into Westminster and finish up, obviously, at the palace itself. So let's get going, because
Auto drive now enabled.
I feel like we have a pretty good, solid game plan for the rest of this tour. Grabbing some nice views while we cross London Bridge back the other way. They did a really awesome job with this game's graphics. Not so much with the bugginess of the game. I can't back them up on that end, but I will back them up on the graphics. One of my favorite aspects of the game, the graphics, the city itself. They did a really good job. I've had too many bugs. To me it's like Cyberpunk's brother, this game kind of in a way. Right now, at least in the earlier days. It was even worse when the autosave issue. That's kind of where it got its nickname, but it's still broken in many ways. But it is worth playing. I do recommend it. But I hope that they patch it up and make it just a little bit less buggy. I'm getting stuck in the ground to people spawning in my face, and not the invisible guys, but legit just spawning in while I'm sneaking around. And they would be like normal, typical guards and stuff. I've witnessed a lot of crazy stuff. Drones going invisible when they shouldn't. Blah, blah, blah. Either way, we're heading through the heart of the southern portion of downtown. I don't know why the bus is doing these weird... I think because the guy went across the street.
Auto drive now enabled.
We're going right past the Regal Royalty and Pop Artists over there. I almost missed out. But we were making our way downtown, driving slow. Not going to sing that song again. Let's just play now.
Fair play.
Get some ETO while we're passing the ATMs. This is where a little bit tighter part of town right here. But there's our next main attraction. Looking back, you guys can see where we just came out of. There's a handful of skyscrapers around here. I feel like the northern part with that egg was kind of a nicer building. That's probably one of the nicest skyscrapers in town. Over here we have the Ferris wheel. Very, very well-known thing. If you go to London, you're most likely, if you're not afraid of heights,
Auto drive now disabled.
going to get on that Ferris wheel. So let's see if we can get a drone and get a better view. Here we go. So as you guys can see, we have the Ferris wheel. I'm losing signal. Try and go back. There it is. Pretty sweet. You also have the bridge over here for the trains. Just to showcase it, here's the city back here. I can't give you these kind of views from the bus, so it's worth pit stopping at the drone for a moment to take it all in. As you can see right over there, right across the bridge, is Westminster. So we're probably going to have to cross that bridge as well. But for now, I want to try and get by Waterloo.
Auto drive now enabled.
So let's go from Waterloo across the bridge. Actually, yeah, let's go across the bridge. You get the best view of Westminster and Big Ben that way, and then we'll circle back down south from here. But I want to stop by Waterloo, and then what we'll do is we'll work our way over. We officially crossed the hour mark. Chat's kind of quieted down, so I appreciate anyone who's watching, who's holding off on chat and all the likes we've gotten on this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video that I'm recording live during the stream. The video will be released separately and on its own, and I'll make sure I cut out all the chat pauses. Definitely appreciate if you guys like and sub. It would be greatly appreciated. Kinda realizing that we're already right here, I'm just gonna go right.
Auto drive now enabled.
Auto drive is going to eventually turn us around, but welcome to Westminster Bridge, and check it out. I don't know, like I said, I don't know why it does that. But this is another awesome looking spot. Just want to have a few cool screenshots because this tour video is pretty cool, and maybe we'll, like, when we release it, we can do an Instagram post that day of all our pictures from it, and then post a video as well. Who knows? Here's Westminster on their left with good old Big Ben. Looking pretty sweet. There's us going down the road, but there's Big Ben.
Look around. No stone unturned.
Figured get back on the ground. So as you guys can see, there's this park out front with a ton of statues. We're right by Big Ben. Big Ben's right there. I was at Big Ben when I was younger. I think there's like a museum there and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. It's a very long time ago. I have to revisit one day for sure. Goodbye, Big Ben. We're off to Waterloo. Definitely want to take in the view of it as we go on past, though. Sure, you'd have to wait some crazy amount of time to get in there. It's an even better picture right here. I'll like obviously go through them all. The bus is of course smashed, so that kind of like ruins the pic in a way. Maybe able to just go up here and get a good pick like this of just Big Ben. Not often I've gotten such clear views of these buildings. It rains a lot in the game, which I think is true of England as well. It's this and that, so not often you have beautiful clear skies at night while you're out and about. I've had plenty of times where I'll just be out flying my cargo drone around and they'll just start pouring. But let's make our way back across. You can see it on our left. I don't think we can see London Bridge anymore because of the river angle, but there is the Ferris wheel. Coming back down to Lambeth where we'll kind of work our way like I showed you guys. I wish we could set multiple waypoints and they would just follow it, but we're going to work our way past Waterloo Station at this point and we'll go from there. A lot of prime way hotels around here, notice it. So I believe we're coming up on Waterloo right now. It's basically right to our right, but the roadway is making us go in a kind of swivel back here. Drifted this swivel many times. It's kind of annoying when you're trying to speed as fast as you can and you get pulled through there. Once we reach Waterloo, I'll decide where we're going next on this tour of London video I'm recording live. We've covered, I'd say, like 60-70% of what we have to cover. The rest is more so just tackling, like this is a cool spot to come. Because they have the floating car right there. It's like a hologram car that flies around the building. I don't know why it's sitting still. I thought it moves, but maybe it's frozen in time, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't move at all. It's worth it. Either way, Waterloo is on our right. Seemingly, that looks fine. Looked a little bit beat up. So far we've toured the entire northern portion except the palace and the bottom portion of Westminster. From here we're kind of on our way out the door. Per se, because what we're going to do is we're pretty much just going to head south, I guess, to right down here. So we can see this building. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down like this. I don't think there's anything over here worth seeing. From there, it's just a normal neighborhood down here, but we'll head down through here. We'll work our way back over to here, go through Nine Elms, ending up going through the tunnel at the end. When we come out up here, we'll probably follow this road up into here, and I plan to go all the way around here. You know, we'll wrap around the entire thing and probably finish at the palace where we'll get out and finish our tour video.
Auto drive now disabled.
So let's throw auto drive on and get to work. So we're about an hour and 10 on the stream clock. Well, not on the stream clock, on the video clock. So I don't want to make the tour video too long. The stream's even longer, obviously, because I'm recording while we're live, so. About a half hour from a live stream break anyway, but depending on the video, I'll go over if anyone's watching live. You know, this video is #1. For anyone who watches the tour video or watches the live stream of this stuff, I also plan to do a corner to corner. I'm just going to start driving. Sorry, random AI driven truck, but the bus literally has a half hour to drive and it sits there, pondering what it should do. It's kind of annoying. Automation problems.
Now disabled.
Get out there, man. Come on.
Auto drive now enabled.
Alright, I have to drive manually because obviously the automation just decided to shit itself in the roundabout.
Auto drive now enabled.
Continuing our tour, we're getting near the stadium looking building down here. Circling most of the major landmarks. We saw Big Ben, we saw the Ferris wheel, we saw Tower Bridge, we visited all the neighborhoods on the northern side. It's kind of just a mop-up of the southern region now. A little bit more boring, not too many major sites, and we'll work our way up to one of the biggest sites, if not the biggest, the palace, and the park around it. And being a guard as my character is, we can actually walk into the palace undetected, but we can't really do anything there because we can't just walk in the door anyway, but you get the idea. So on our left here, just one of those like construction sites. I think that's where they're going to build maybe a skyscraper. They have a few of those around the map, pretty sure. Here is the stadium. Just to give you guys a better view.
You have reached.
Taken over by Albion again. Nice view of the skyline around while the bus is still driving down the road.
Auto drive now enabled.
Well, never mind. We hit our marker. So what we're going to do from here... There's nothing really exciting down here. What I'll do is I'll allow the bus to take me here, and then once we get there, I'll probably set a marker for, all the way over here by Vauxhall. Actually, honestly, once we get there, we could probably set a marker for this tunnel right here, because when we come over here, there's not that much to see. It's more of, like I said, we're in the part where we've kind of passed all the major landmarks that were to this point. The next major thing will be when we cross back up to Westminster. For now, we're just taking a look at the neighborhood in the south portion of town. We're at the European Processing Center, apparently. We were not caring to showcase the entire map, we would have skipped this neighborhood, but I feel like it's always nice to make sure you include the neighborhoods as well, whether they're up or down, doesn't matter. Romeo and Juliet, real beef. But you guys can see why this area is not really too exciting right off the bat. I think from here we can kind of just work our way over here. I want to see what happens if we set a marker like right here by this. It's actually pretty good. It won't take us on the back streets of here, but we'll still get the vibe of what's around.
Auto drive now disabled.
Okay, a lot of tight little roads back here. It's kind of why I wanted to come down here. See. Trying to like look at the buildings on the side, but the camera kind of just jams itself against the side of the bus in these smaller streets, if you can't tell. Look, see what I'm saying? So I can't really showcase the neighborhood. It's not really like it's amazingly beautiful to look at. That's kind of why I wanted to be in and out like the fast food restaurant down here. Appreciate all the views, likes during this live stream / tour video. If you watch the live stream, you'll see the raw footage, including my discussion with chat and stuff like that. If you watch the video, it'll all be cut out and it'll just strictly be the tour video, including the statement. So we're pretty far along. Should be getting done. One of our mods is here. I'll just give him a shout out during the video. Shout out to McMaster. Maybe we'll do a mini shout out list at the end of the stream for anyone who stopped by live or something like that. But for now, we're trucking along. We're finally crossing the Nine Elms. This part of Nine Elms is pretty nice. It's kind of like a business district down here. Fancy schmancy with those walkways as well. The raised up walkways, I believe. But as you work your way this way, I feel like it gets not as nice, but this is more so in construction anyway. So I'm sure it could be some awesome looking area. The area does have pretty nice vibe to it, minus the wall on our left. Yeah, this is Nine Elms. There you go, you guys can see it. It almost looks like it gets more industrial as you get further into the corner, but it does have some nice portions. Those buildings don't look very exciting. They look industrial, literally. Looks like they're like designed to look industrial. There's that crazy tower building, which we're going to go by as we get ready, because from here, our goal is to head over and cross back to Westminster, as that's where we're going to end the tour video. It's been one hell of a long cruise. I mean, we're at over an hour and 15 so far, including our pauses for chat discussion, which probably only take a minute or two or whatever it might be, so I'll edit those out. But yeah, I guess I expected between an hour and 2 hour video, and coming up around an hour and a half is my expectation, around that probably. I think we're pretty close to crossing over. The problem is, once we cross over, we need to make our way up into the palace and then circle the palace, which isn't going to be as easy as circling the palace. I'm sure there's some one-way roads, this and that are going to kind of mess with our goal. As you can see, we're on the final stretch. So our goal is to kind of end up here. Here, this is actually a better idea. See how long it'll go. Ooh. So what I'm going to do is, this is how we're going to go about the final stretch. We're going to cross this. We've already went across the bridge right over here to see Big Ben. There's no reason to come back up in this little spot here. What we're going to do is we're going to travel through Westminster on this portion, wrap up around here. Once we're here, we'll wrap down into here, and what we can do is pull straight up into the center and go right up to the palace for the end of the video. We're going to do it all in automation, so however long this takes, it takes. We're going to continue to take in the views. Unfortunately, I can't give you a better view of that building unless we steal a drone. And keep up with the bus as well, but I'm trying to show you, it's like a cathedral right there. But I don't think it actually has a name. The Battersea is what it's called. It's taken over by Albion, obviously. It's the best view I can give you of it from where we're at right now. We are officially going underground. Our first underground
Auto drive now disabled.
of it. No offense, guys, but this tunnel is not very exciting. I'm going to break my automation drive. 90% of the video is automated, but I really don't want to sit down here for 35 minutes to cross the tunnel. I'm sure you guys understand, but as we come back out, I'll throw it back in the automation so we can continue to take in the views. I don't even remember using this tunnel like ever. I use the bridges 99.9% of the time. So.
Auto drive now enabled.
As you can see though, right back there's a great view of it. The building. I don't know if there's a... I don't see any drones or anything. Quick before the timer runs out. There it is. You guys saw it for a second, sorry, but the tour continues on. We're heading north into Westminster. But you got a decent enough few angled views of that building. It's pretty cool, but it's just like a solid cathedral looking structure. The most important part of this tour is coming up. Should be up there soon. We'll get eyes on the parks. I think we're actually pulling up on the parks right now. I was here in real life long ago in my younger years. Say 2/3 of life will go, back when I was too young to actually truly appreciate a vacation like this. So I will be going back to London one day after the pandemic's over, obviously, and I will absolutely go visit all these places. I was in Europe, what was it, like a year and a half ago, or almost, it's going to be, yeah, it's about a year and a half ago I was in Rome, so. I really wish I would bring Rome to a game like this, because that would be amazing, because they have so many, you know, historic buildings. The city is awesome. It's kind of, it has that European vibe, but Rome also has its own vibe because it has some of the oldest stuff, you know, in Europe as well. There's older stuff in the world in older cities, but for Europe is definitely one of those down, you know, on the list for history. I know Prague is as well, for example. So here we are. Just to point it out, we're up here at this column right here. They had one of those in Rome as well, kind of like that. Right near the Colosseum, actually. But, again,
Auto drive now disabled.
just going to pause the bus this time instead of losing connection. Just want to give you guys a better view.
Auto drive now enabled.
On the right, we have some nice looking columns. Look like they're out of ancient Rome almost. So we're literally just traveling along the north side of the park.
Auto drive now disabled.
I know I shouldn't be doing this, and it's a little bit different than I initially planned. Oh, I got it. So ignore any sound of people getting hit. So here we are, traveling through the park. I went through a park like this in Italy by Villa Borghese, if anyone has ever been there. It's just a giant ass park. A bunch of stuff in it, from a zoo to a museum and stuff, so pretty cool. Kind of like this. It's a giant ass park, and I'm sure there's museums around it and so forth. Obviously the palace. That's what I figured. Instead of taking that route and going all the way around through city traffic, why not just pull up right up in here? We're gonna break this fence. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying not to do anything like that. But our main goal was the palace at this point. We've already seen the park enough. That's what it looks like back there. Literally just a bunch of park. Obviously, we started right down there by that square. We started right here at the square, so basically that part that you could see all the way down there where you enter from was right where we started, so no point to go back there. Pushing on, here we are, the official kind of end of our tour, per se. The palace. This is where the guard change occurs, and all that good stuff. Usually, you're not allowed inside, and going inside will cause alarm and you might get shot. But I brought a character who is an actual royal guard.
I'm not exactly welcome here.
Inside.
We are keeping you safe.
Hey guys, that arriving here kind of signals the end of our tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Didn't know we were hiring.
Just kind of walking away because they're all alerting onto me. This guy's actually following me now. I'm really hoping not to have to put him through conflict. He did such a great job getting us around on the tour video.
I want that locked down.
Malfunctioning.
Dun 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 dun. Then I hit the wall. My head is sticking out of the ceiling. Look. They were on to me, so yeah, we had to get out of there. But that's gonna pretty much end our tour video. And that guy's life, I guess, as well, unfortunately. But that was an accident. Either way, that is it for the tour video. Hope you guys enjoyed our London tour bus video. Definitely appreciate if you like and sub. Thanks for watching. If you're watching live, I've officially done the tour video. It took literally like almost the whole first half of the stream. What I have left is a corner-to-corner video a patrol video and then just some online play if I feel like it. I know McMaster's in chat. Sorry to ditch you, McMaster, when you joined, but we were in the video as mentioned earlier for over an hour. We'll be releasing that within a week or two, I hope. But yeah, today, we might end. I guess we won't end early at this point, but I'm definitely ending by 6. We're within 15 minutes of taking a break, so I'm not sure what to do. I guess we could do the corner to the corner video if we want now, and then after the break we come back with Albion Patrol / online, and I can always cut early if I want as well. Or we can come up with some more video ideas, but I think the game's officially cross-gen. Someone came in here telling me it was cross-gen, or it's supposed to be getting cross-gen, so you know, McMaster, if you're still interested in playing online sometime, while the game's getting put on the shelf as of today, I will be playing it on July 6th forward for a DLC, and I would be happy to, bring in a, I have not planned July's Flex, so we could even do a Watch Dogs Legion night stream if cross-gen works, but we should 100% make sure cross-gen works before we waste the time trying to do it. So last time me and McMaster tried to do a cross-gen online stream, we learned that we couldn't play cross-gen, so it was kind of shitty. But if it does work, I know he'd probably be down, and I don't know if he's still here or not, but our mod McMaster was here. We could have fun doing something like that. My goal is to get a taxi, so I'm probably going to steal this taxi. Because I want to make a video of a taxi. Taxi, are you serious? I want to try and get a mint condition one, because I want to include any collision, stuff like that, the damage. We'll compare it beginning and end. So my goal is to get a taxi and have him take me across the map. Let's also change characters for this one. So we're going to do a corner-to-corner timed thing. We will do a patrol and then online, like I said, for today's session. That's what I'm saying, McMaster. I think it should be online cross-gen. They're either adding it or they added it already, so we got to keep our eyes peeled for that. I'm probably not going to be willing to do it right now, but like I said, the game comes back in basically between 2 and 3 weeks, so 100% if you're down, and we have to confirm it though. We have to do some research. It might be out, it might not be out. I'm not too sure. Debating who I want to be. We're gonna play as this Albion captain when we do our patrol. I think I'm gonna go for this guy, the Prestige Operative. Yeah, we could definitely have a good time if cross-gen works. Even if we just mess around, we could try and like do dumb stuff with drones and this and that.
I'm ready.
Should only take like 30 minutes or so for the corner and like 30 minutes or so for the patrol. So a lot of free time. I'm almost about to just take the break because I've been grinding and we're 10 minutes out from the break. I wouldn't mind ending early, but I'm not going to guarantee early until we make sure we get the rest done. So about 10 minutes left. Let's just get a cab and then I might just take the early break. Here's a cab.
Take it easy, mate. Yeah, you right, mate?
And the car is smashed. Why can't I just get a taxi that's not smashed? So if we're doing corner to corner for the next video, somewhere where I marked is probably a good spot to start. So let me park over here. Let's take a break. I'm feeling a little bit fried from the tour because it's like an hour and a half of talking and exploring the map. I know there's like 3 Easter eggs we can look at too. Alright, I'm parked real quick. I'm gonna add Easter eggs onto our to-do list for today, if they're worth seeing. Yeah, let's go on a break. I'm feeling a break right now. We'll come back at 4, so I'll do a shorter break. TGS intermission. starting 10 minutes early. Back for 6 p.m. 4 p.m. ET for up to 2 hours. So here you go in chat. TGS intermission starting 10 minutes early. Back 4 p.m. ET for up to 2 hours. So I got about a 25-minute break. That works for me. And then we might be able to end early on top of it as well. Appreciate the 8 likes, guys. Means a lot. So shout out to BFG Daily Vlogs, J-Smoke across the board, BBT on Patreon membership. Appreciate the support. Otherwise, for those interested in what's going to go down today, we're going to take that break. At 4 o'clock, I'm back for at least 2 hours. We'll do a corner-to-corner taxi journey in automation using the taxi I just got. We'll do Albion Patrol. I might try to go look at the Easter eggs if they're worth it. And if we feel like it, we can hop online for a little bit and just see what's going on in the online realm. But I'm taking my break because I'm fried from that tour. It was like an hour and a half tour on top of the intro and blah, blah, blah. So let me go stretch it off. I might even sip some more coffee on it. You know, I was going to have a full coffee for the afternoon, but I decided earlier to only take half of what I was planning to drink. So I think I'm going to go swig the rest to get myself through. So we're going to come back. We're going to do 2 hours of stream. Then I got to hit the gym. I'm also going to try and I'm going to watch Loki. I'm going to try and finish reading Harry Potter on top of trying to do some studying. So we'll see how it all aligns. Chaotic, but awesome at the same time. Them having eggplant parm tonight for anyone who's had it. Yeah, can't go wrong with a parm for the most part. I will see you guys after the break. Peace out. Base game finale on Series X continued for the second half right now. So I'll do a mini re-intro while staying on the screen. Actually, let's go back. I don't know what these people are doing. I parked in this weird spot and they're like approaching my car for some odd reason after they were just sitting there hanging out. So I'm not sure what they want with me or something. They're like not happy I'm up in their turf or something. But we went on break. After basically all we got done the first half was the bus tour, about an hour and a half video plus, you know, the intro, the stream, spending some time getting set up for this. Now we get into the, you know, second half of the stream where we'll get done a few additional things, including a taxi ride I'll explain in a moment. So real quick, as per our usual intro, we're playing back-to-back, so this is the second final half. We'll play till about 6 or so, and that'll be it for Legion till the DLC hits, hence the finale for the base game. Plan for the game, we have a few things to do. We've already 1K'd it, all main missions, side missions, burrow missions, you know, everything that I had planned. Outside of the finale content, or the fun content, whatever you want to call it, we're going to do a corner-to-corner taxi ride now. We're going to go corner-to-corner of the map, see how long it takes an auto, you know, pilot to go across the entire map. We're going to go on patrol as an Albion officer. We may take a look at some Easter eggs if they're worth looking at, and we may check out online. Or we can check out the Easter eggs online. Kind of 2 in 1 right there, you know what I mean? So maybe we'll do those two together, because that kind of makes sense. We can be online, see what's going on online, which isn't that very exciting anyway, and just, you know, if nothing's really going on, or if anything's going on, we'll check out the Easter eggs. So that's at least 2 recorded videos, and from there we'll see what happens. That covers the plan for the game and the rest of the day. You know, definitely appreciate if you like and sub. Social support description. And as per the stream schedule, I won't go over the whole thing first 5 minutes for the whole thing through Sunday, but for tomorrow at least, Cold War 1:30, Warzone 4 o'clock for Season 4. So if you're interested, tune in to check it out. Otherwise, that covers my re-intro. You know, we're going to play for up to 2 hours and take it, you know, get off. Later, going to hit the gym, get some exercise, have some eggplant parm, and see what happens from there. But gonna watch Loki, maybe do some studying. I really want to finish Order of the Phoenix as well. I've been reading it for like 3 months or some shit, so it's time for that book to get done anyway. So I'll try and read it. I think I have like 50 pages left. Last two chapters. I got through the you know, the Voldemort experience already. Now it's more so I guess talking to Dumbledore and whatnot, and all the stuff that happens afterwards. It's a little bit dark back here, so I might as well just start with the lights on for the video. But yeah, guys, I don't think I have much else for you guys on the re-intro. With me finishing the book, one of the movies I'm watching this weekend will have been decided, being obviously Harry Potter and Order of the Phoenix. So I I just read the book, so I know exactly what's going to go down, and I've seen the movie a few times, obviously, through the years, so it's not that spectacularly unique, but you get the idea. Some screenshots to remember today. Alright, once the buttons on the bottom go away, let me also set a marker. I think we're going to go right here. Seems to have a pretty solid game plan of how to get there. And we'll get to enjoy the views along the way as well. Sorry for going mute, but keep having to clear my throat. I feel like the air's that dry. Just, I guess all the commentary today, your voice, sometimes on my tour days, my voice gets a little bit more exhausted. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. I'll drink some water so I can get through the rest of the stream. Then I'll just be quiet the rest of the day, you know. Electrals will be talking, I'll just sit there quiet, be like, I can't talk. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, we'll see what goes down. They're chugging a mini water. I think I'll be good to go now. So let's get started with the first video. I'll be recording pretty much videos that we will release on the channel. Let me get the names of the neighborhoods we're going from. Corner of Islington and Hackney. And we're going to be going all the way to 9 Elms. Let me post in chat real quick. TGS is recording videos while live, comma. Please be patient if posting in chat. We'll respond after recordings. Just want to make sure I don't want to be an asshole. So I'm trying to like post in chat. Someone hops in. They're like, "Oh, I want to say hello." Maybe they'll read the message right before it. It's all caps and understand that. You know, I'm just trying to state that I'm recording video. So if I don't respond in 3 seconds, yeah, it'll be okay. Hey guys, Bray here from TGS with the Watch Dogs Legion corner to corner map video. Oh, hold on guys, the software froze, plus I sounded stupid as hell. Never mind, the software is good. It was just my, I accidentally clicked the button. Let me make sure it's in live mode. Alright, here we go. Hey guys, Bray here from TGS with a Watch Dogs Legion corner to corner video. We're going from the corner of London. What am I doing? I'm making a horrible start here. This is the best part. When I'm live, guys, you get to watch me butcher my intros a few times. Alright. I have a better idea what to say now because I butchered it twice. So you kind of learn sometimes. Doesn't happen often that I butcher it on a live stream, but when we're live, I just gotta accept that I fucked up and move on. I'm human, guys. I'm human. That's not a bad thing, I guess, right? So here we go. Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with a Watch Dogs Legion corner to corner video. We are going from Islington and Hackney to 9 Elms, seeing how long it takes to take an automated taxi ride. From legit corner to corner of the map, the northeast corner to the southwest. So to show you guys, the route's already been placed. We're starting right up here. The autopilot system should take 90% or more of this route. Sometimes I've seen a detour, depending on the roads or this or that, but seems like it's a pretty solid route. We should be taking the main arterial, roads of the city, kind of working our way down alongside, a pretty stunning riverfront, so we'll get to enjoy the views. Working our way around here, we'll be passing Big Ben and so forth, eventually going through the tunnel and reaching our destination in 9 Elms. The purpose of this is to see how long it takes for the automated taxi system to actually get us from the two furthest points on the map. Kind of like what we've done in some other games, including Assassin's Creed. So, obviously that was by automated horseback ride, but that's a separate issue. Either way, for this, I'll be running a timer on my actual phone, on my iPhone, so I'll go ahead and start the timer. And pretty much what we'll do is, we'll just see how long it takes. We can make an estimated guess, but I'm going to say definitely somewhere around 10 plus minutes is my guess. But, to be honest, I've noticed that the automated system, while we were doing a bus tour video that'll also be released alongside this, that the automated system actually moves a little bit quicker than I thought. Sometimes you get stuck in a back-to-back bumper-to-bumper traffic, as you guys can see right in front of me. I'm pretty sure there's bumper-to-bumper going on. I will probably just go around them to get started, as if... Are they not moving or are they parked? That's what I want to know. Pretty sure they're in the actual lane of traffic. Okay, there we go. I was kind of getting nervous there that the game was messing up. Sometimes the traffic just doesn't move and you just kind of get stuck. But let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up to the road, so the automation system doesn't have as much of a tough time getting onto the road. Let me pull out onto the road. What we're going to do... Get rid of that car. And we're going to start the timer here. Sorry for that. You guys shouldn't have had to seen that. But their, apparently their automated driving system just went whack. So I don't know what to say. Cough, cough. Let's go ahead Sorry to these people, they actually aren't dead. Just a note in this game. When someone gets hit by a car, this or that, you can get hit by a car at 100 miles per hour into a solid wall. That car just crashed over there. I don't know what's going on out here in these streets. But apparently chaos. But yeah, they basically are just mostly, if I click it right here, it says injured and hospitalized. While they're in the street still, apparently they're also hospitalized. I'm not sure what the hell's going on at this intersection. Alright. Now that we can actually get going. Starting the timer as I start the autopilot. Here we go.
Auto drive now enabled.
Autopilot's been enabled. Apparently we're stuck at the light. Worst timing. I'm gonna stop the timer because this is a horrible. Starting now. Okay. Apparently starting here with a bunch of bodies was a horrible way to start. But we'll just count 5 seconds or 10 seconds negligible. Otherwise, the rest of the ride should be much better off. It was definitely a sloppy start. Working our way across the map. So I have no idea what our speed is, but I'm gonna guess, somewhere between 25, 30 or so miles per hour. And I'm not sure what the speed limits are like in the UK, but being a city, it's usually how it goes around here. Well, the automated taxi just cut her off. That was completely out of my control. But yeah, sorry about that sloppy start. I did not expect sending a car out to make a left to cause chaos, but at least we started with something, going on crazy to witness. So the rest of the ride's going to be much calmer, I hope. Let's knock on wood real quick. My bus tour went pretty well. We traveled the entire map, but, a few times the automated system, takes down a few poles, might hit a car. You never know. I'll try and take in the sights as we go, because we can kind of enjoy the view. Car's going to get us to our destination. We're just under 4,000 meters away. So far, so good, though. I do want to note, it was kind of interesting. I didn't expect the automated system to actually try to deter to drive around bodies on the ground. So that was interesting. That was something new. I rarely use the automated system, to be honest. I like to drive myself. It's a lot quicker to get around that way, obviously. And that was the first time I saw that it kind of actually processes that and reacts to it, so that was interesting. We're moving right here down into basically downtown at this point. But we have to work through downtown to get to the riverfront and work our way down the riverfront towards Big Ben and so forth. There's a lot of cool buildings here. The best one back there looks like one of those special eggs that are on display at art museums for millions of dollars. One of my favorite buildings in the game for sure. Just looks so cool. It's a design that you usually never see. But I'm sure as we go in the future, we're going to see more and more people make buildings that take shapes you would never expect. So that'll be pretty cool, as in the real world. But here we are passing the Bank of England, apparently on our right. We just witnessed an accident between an ambulance and a automated car, but for the sake of not wasting time, I'm just going around them. That'll kind of, especially because the beginning was such a slow start due to the bodies on the ground, we can now mitigate it a tiny bit, I guess. But I don't want to mess around too much. The whole goal is to see how long it takes to cross through automation. It is an awesome feature, I do gotta say. There's the inspiration for, U.S. Capitol style buildings, by the way. You can't tell. In the actual Capitol building as well. Made a tour of that building long ago. Via tickets, just to say. These crazy times. Either way, do plan to visit London someday. I want to make sure I visit all the main attractions. Gotta do and see everything while you're there, especially when you gotta spend, 6 hours or whatever it might be on a flight to get there. I think about a 6-hour flight from London, so that's not bad at all, to be honest. Yeah, I've done longer road trips. I think for Rome it took me about 8 or so hours to get there. But we also had to drive over an hour away to the airport, so felt longer. But it wasn't too bad. So here we are on the riverfront. There's the Ferris wheel. Unfortunately, London Bridge is way down to our left. As in Tower Bridge, sorry. This is Waterloo Bridge above us right now. Just to show you guys. So, yeah. I think the one in the background was actual London Bridge, and Tower Bridge is all the way back. On the other side, there's Waterloo Bridge. Don't want to get them all mixed up. Here's the train bridge. But I'm going to count, a little bit of time negligible due to opening the map, blah, blah, blah. But not trying to get it down to the 0.2 seconds, if you know what I mean. I'm just looking for a general time period. About how long it takes. Right now we're working around, if I check the stopwatch, right about 5 minutes and 45 seconds, right? No. To make it exact, so trucking along. Pulling up on Big Ben already, so we're moving pretty good. I mean, to be totally honest, we're already 1,800 meters out. I wasn't too far off with a ballpark guess of around 10 minutes. Show the view of Big Ben while we can. Definitely one of the coolest attractions in London in my view. Just the building and the design and the tower just look awesome. That old school architecture. Sorry to do that, but literally we're just sitting here for truly no good reason. So rather than racking up time on our clock for a bullshit scenario, I'm just going to skip that. The car is in complete autopilot right now, so that's why we can take in the views and I'm not crashing. Just maybe taking out autopilot like 1% of the time if you guys couldn't tell, so we're doing alright. 1,500 meters out. I believe right here is the final bridge. And I believe we're gonna wrap around, then we're gonna take the tunnel. Sure, it's gonna take us down to the 9 Elms. Random people just crossing the street. So we're stuck waiting.
Auto drive now disabled.
I enabled it, she stopped to let me go, so I'm just taking advantage. In real life situation, that does happen. I live in the major city, and anytime I drive around, there's always the guy who lets people go, including myself. Sometimes I just let the cars go. So I ain't trying to cause no traffic jam to cross when I know I can wait a car or two and cross after. Don't have to worry about getting slammed either. Seen a biker or two get decked in my day. Thankfully they were okay. Moving along. Here's the Signals Intelligence Response Service, apparently. There's a closed bridge, the one that got destroyed, I think, earlier on in the game. Under 1,000 meters out already, guys. We're about to head into the tunnel. We got lucky to pull right up on the green light. we're heading over to like what looks like a more industrial area over there, as I call it. A lot of there's a lot of nice buildings on the edge of Nine Elms towards the Lambeth, I believe, but it also has its industrial vibe as well, in my view. Some of the buildings that are modern but look like they're industrial based. It's kind of interesting. Nice stroll through the tunnel. I'm gonna get my stopwatch ready. And we're gonna hit 10 minutes on the clock right about now. So, while we still have 270 meters to go, my guess wasn't too far-fetched at all. And I did not prepare beforehand, guys. I had no idea what it would take. That's just off estimations of how long it felt to get around the map in previous, excursions. How I felt like traffic was going to be, especially on the route we took. We took a main thoroughway. Took the major artery roads per se, so we kind of got here real quick, but we are going to end the clock right here, 10 minutes and a half.
Auto drive now disabled.
I got 10:30, 67. We're just going to go with 10 and a half minutes. Obviously, we got stuck once. We got stuck slowly wrapping around some bodies, but I also skipped ahead once or twice, so I think we're at a good spot with an estimate of about a 10 and a half minute journey corner to corner of the map using the taxi system. Plus minus based on traffic scenarios and pedestrian crossings is honestly a pretty good estimate. Like red lights can obviously affect this. Pretty fun little video. I'm glad we did it. Honestly, I thought it would have taken a lot longer, to be totally honest, at first, but I ended up cutting the time I thought it would take by half or whatever it was at the beginning of this video, because before the stream I thought more like 20 or so, but then I really thought about it during the bus tour, and I was like, it's going a little bit quicker, as I mentioned, than I thought, so 10 and a half minutes corner to corner. The automated system is reliable. You want to go half that distance, 5 minutes. So you can get a pretty good coverage with automation in these vehicles without, having to worry much. You can even go corner to corner of the map, go grab a coffee, a snack, and make it back in time to still witness the rest of the journey. So that is that. I swear someone's like getting beat up around here or something over there. Definitely appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe. It's the end of the video, guys. They just murdered the Albion person, I think.
The city needs to get its act together.
So now, I think let's go ahead and get an Albion patrol car, as that's the next thing to do. Go on patrol. It's only 4:30, and we're at the final video idea I had. But my thought is go on patrol. Do it that way. Actually, we could do a quick little video, corner to corner. How long does it take? What we do is we just we grab, if that sports car is still back here, we grab this and we do it in this. Actually, sounds like an awesome idea. We'll like compare how long it takes going as fast as I can across the map, corner to corner, versus how long it took the other way. Let's do it. I'm gonna fix my mic cable real quick. Give me 1 minute, guys, and then we'll get started. I'm back on mic. Alright, so we'll do the same deal. We'll get a timer going. Let me get my timer ready. So I'll record it again, so here we go. Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with a Watch Dogs Legion corner-to-corner video. We're going to be doing it with a sports car and going as fast as we can following the given route. This is basically corner-to-corner of London from 9 Elms to Islington and Hackney, if I'm saying that right. Which is, we're down to 9 Elms in the bottom left corner of the map, the southwest, and we're going to go all the way up here to Islington and Hackney, right up here. Basically, if you watch my videos that I'm releasing for Watch Dogs Legion, you'll see that we actually just did the vice versa in a taxi in full automation. It took about 10.5 minutes to go from there to where we're at now in a taxi, which actually took the opposite side of the river, kind of working its way down the riverfront here to here. What it's telling us for now is to actually go a different way than the route we took. And we're basically going to go corner to corner following the recommended route, seemingly across London Bridge, so that should be pretty cool. And we'll see how long it takes to go corner to corner using the opposite of what we did for the taxi. It actually recommends a different route as well, going the opposite way, interestingly. But, you know, obviously that can be based on a lot of one-way roads and so forth that might be different. So we'll see how this compares. We are going to be going a lot faster and on a different route, so I don't expect it to be too similar. But I'm definitely interested to see how it goes. What I'll do is I'll turn the car around. I believe I'm facing the wrong way. Then what we'll do is we'll get the timer going and we'll, you know, head off like a race. And the goal will be to get there as quickly as possible. 3, 2, 1, go! And we're off. We're going to be following the recommended route. Obviously, you know, collisions, anything like that will be included in the video. Almost had one right off the bat, apparently, from tapping a curb. Sometimes it'll make sense to smack a few things on the way. Sometimes it won't. I also might hack a car out of my way or two if need be. Thankfully that officer back there didn't smack us. Not like they would have a chance pursuing us in this vehicle. So we're already making some major moves. We're already in Lambeth at this point. Thankfully we're put on a main road, a main thoroughway through the region, so we should be able to truck right along up here. Not sure if all the roads will be this kind to us, but yep. Nice wide 2-lane road. And obviously trying to get there as fast as possible, which is just over 4,000 meters, I believe. We're not going to follow any traffic laws, rules. Rules, as I was about to say, which is a mix of laws and rules. The new word. Made it up today, right now. Phew. I knew that corner was going to be sketchy when I saw it, but I'm getting pretty comfortable with the driving in this game as I'm mopping up, because this is part of our fun stuff at the end of our playthrough. I already did 100% of the story, side missions, burrows, 1K gamer score. So if you enjoy this, definitely check out our other little fun videos, including a bus tour of the map. We're officially at London Bridge, one of my probably top 5 favorite attractions in London in the game, outside of Big Ben, Westminster, the Palace, etc. We are just over 2 minutes on the timer. Oh god, that was close. I did not see that van from the from being behind the ambulance there. So. This car is a beast. It's a little bit destroyed, but it's really doing its job. Lost a little bit of traction there after that collision. We're crashing a little bit more than I would like, but we are working with very tight streets now at high rates of speed, which can be obviously disastrous, but I'm trying to get there as quick as possible. Car condition is not a matter. If we had to do it without smashing it up, you might add on, 20, 30 seconds, but we're officially here at 3 minutes, 3 seconds. Well, 3:03.56, so 3 minutes, 3 seconds about. So roughly 3 minutes to go, corner to corner of the map, at a high rate of speed in probably the fastest car in the game, if I'm not mistaken, versus 10.5 minutes using automation. So it's about 1/3 the time to just drive yourself in a fast car. So if you're trying to get there as quick as you can, this is the way. If you're trying to do a leisurely route, need to go grab a snack and a coffee, whatever you might need during, your session, need to go do some dishes, and just put it in automation, you'll get to your destination. So car's a little bit beat up, and this person doesn't seem very happy with me, but I can't worry about that. Either way, definitely appreciate you guys watching. Would appreciate if you like and subscribe.
Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location. Received. Moving in hostiles direction.
Alright, so that ends that video, guys.
There's our suspect. Over.
Let's go, back. Sorry, boss. This is bad. You're finished now. Enough is enough. I should be flying robot. Engaging.
Drones deployed to
I thought about doing a corner to the corner via cargo drone, but it honestly just sounds like torture. You would have some great views, but it would take way too long, so I think I'm going to skip that from our options. So my goal is to go on patrol. I think I really want to go on patrol. And I would love to start all the way like down here somewhere. I feel like starting right here at the palace would be a great spot, and we'll do a Albion patrol video where we patrol around London. That's pretty much my final goal for this game. I'll have to look up the let's see.
returning to HQ.
I know there's at least 3 Easter eggs in the game. Maybe we'll do that, then we'll go on patrol. Then we have online as well. Apparently there's 10 Easter eggs. There's somebody who looks like they're from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Apparently there's Abstergo Industries. There's a bunch of Easter eggs, but they're nothing like crazy. Just looking. List of Easter eggs and Watch Dogs. That's 2. Your IGN has an Easter egg guide. I want to see what they wrote. Of course, they did a video. Well, I'm not gonna worry about the Easter eggs then, because I'm not finding like. I found a map the other day that had like. Let's see. There's an interactive map online. Mapgenie.io has one. Alright, there's 3 Easter eggs according to this. Miniature Queen's Guard. Go take a look at these 3 Easter eggs according to this guide. It's like somewhere right down there. So let's go look at these 3 possible Easter eggs from mapgenie.io. And then I'm going to go on Albion Patrol as a, I'll play as an Albion officer and go on patrol like I'm patrolling the city. And then we'll also maybe check online because we've got about an hour and 15 hour and 20 minutes till the stream's over, and I have one more video to record that I had for today. We're kind of just filling in with some extra stuff at this point. But I'll cut off at 6-ish, if not earlier. We'd run out of things to do. Online's kind of boring. I just figured I would hop online and see what's going on. See what people are up to. But I'm not going to do my patrol online because, yeah. Should be an Easter egg here somewhere, according to what I saw online. At the top of the church tower of at the top of the church tower, there's an Easter egg. Where is a drone? There goes this sound bug from the game. I don't think the sound bug occurred the entire time we were doing the tour. What the hell? There it is. There it is. Well, we were critically injured while trying to take a look at it, apparently. Let's get this guy, because if they fall, I don't want to lose my Albion patrol officer and then not be able to use them for an actual patrol video. So all we're going to do is actually just go and patrol like we're patrolling. It might be kind of slow and boring in a way, but it'll still be fun.
I hope they were doing something cool at least.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream and hope you enjoy our finale. We'll be back for DLCs and whatnot, but we did a full completion of the game, main story, side missions, burrow missions, 1000 gamer score. Plus we did a bus tour, 2 corner-to-corner videos, and we're just checking out the Easter eggs right now. Recommended on Map Genie. There's a lot of people who say Easter eggs, but then it'll be as simple as an Abstergo logo or something. I'm trying to go look at a logo. So there's this. Miniature guard. So what if I get like right here? And not get a better spot? I wonder if we fly in there with this drone. This is not proving to be a safe thing to do. He just fucking falls. This time let's try to pull her inside of there. If it doesn't work, I'm giving up.
En route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
But they're fine, right? So let's get on with it.
Well, that drone's got a mind of its own.
Yeah, it won't let me get inside. I'll take a picture because this is an Easter egg. It says Easter egg 1 of 3 that we're going to look at. Like I said, there's a lot of other Easter eggs that you can do, including I think a leap of faith. from Assassin's Creed. There's an Abstergo logo or company somewhere. And we fell off and she didn't die. We've lost 2 people trying to look at that Easter egg because they fall off because it doesn't let you get up there. So I'm glad to see she didn't die. She fell off entirely. There's a David Bowie mural, yeah. We gotta go see this. Good old David Bowie. Has some good songs. I want to go see his mural. It's a few blocks up this way. It's seemingly like right up here somewhere. So what we can do is fast travel into here. There's only one more we'll go look at. I want to go on patrol if we have time after patrol, which we probably will.
I've rested enough. Let's kick some ass.
Unless we want to skip online to
Get busted all over again.
see some other stuff. I'd rather see a leap of faith versus that. The hell is it? I thought it was here.
I know.
It's here somewhere.
You still got in trouble, but the city was a yard, innit? What's around here? We're good for a laugh, do you know what I mean?
Are we in the right spot? Might be up to here. So I think we're 1 block away from the mural. They have a lot of Easter eggs. I mean, they have Star Ogre Coffee, which is fake Starbucks. There it is. David Bowie mural taken.
What?
Next. We got Doctor Who's TARDIS. Somewhere right around here. So, let's go to the safe house and then go right outside.
Hard enough. What the fuck is going on? Shit.
Will you relax a second?
Shout out to J Smoke. Welcome to the stream, man. Catching the final hour about. We did the bus tour. We did 2 corner-to-corner videos. I took a break, and now we're. All I want to do is the LSPD patrol. I mean, not LS. Albion patrol, where we're gonna go around patrol, and we'll also we're looking at the final Easter egg right now that I was looking at. There was 3 that I was going to look at. There are a few more I might try to go look at if we have time, like the Assassin's Creed one. But I figure for now, let's go ahead. At least go see this one. It's supposed to be right here somewhere. Legit says Doctor Who's TARDIS. Inside Westminster safe house. Ah, it's in the safe house, so I was in the right spot. I don't know about Doctor Who, but his phone booth should be in here somewhere. After this, I'm gonna go out on patrol. Any free time, maybe we'll just hang out online or something. But that'll be it for Watch Dogs Legion as of today. Even if Friday I don't start Super Mario on time, that's the plan. But if somehow, you know, I don't get the rig set up in time, or I'm having issues, or the TV's not happy with the signal, which can happen. I'm 50-50 right now how it's gonna go, because I have not tried an old console on this TV yet.
Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the.
So we'll have to see.
It's in the kitchen on the right hand side.
Here it is, I think. Is this it? It's the blue box. Let's just go on patrol. Appreciate 9 likes I'm seeing, or 8 or 9 likes, I think. So definitely appreciate it, guys. We are going to go on patrol. This is Major Bear to Albion Patrol. Albion Patrol and online are like the last two things I want to do. Like I said, depending if we, I doubt we're going to want to do this for a whole hour. We're probably going to want to be done in like a half hour or less, is my guess. So right now we're just looking for an Albion Patrol vehicle. So we can't start it till we have a car. Then what I want to do is make my way to the front of the palace. We'll start there. We can just steal any car and then we'll look around for a parked up one at one of the parks or something. While I'm recording the patrol video, I probably won't be keeping up with chat often, so I don't know what your plan is, J-Smoke, but if you're hanging out, maybe you'll be able to keep up with anyone who comes in. Earlier, I had quite a few people here. I think we had like 5 or 6 people almost or something earlier during the tour, so I had to stop every 5-10 minutes and answer chat, but it went pretty smooth. Hopefully next time I do a tour video, though, we can have somebody in-house, because it's a lot better that way. For obvious reasons. Should be Albion patrol cars just parked. And I don't mean these big bulky ones over here. Patrolling one of those doesn't sound exciting. I want a normal patrol car. We must find one first. That's not occupied, at least. I mean, we could steal one, I guess, but they may shoot it. And no worries, J-Smoke. So note anybody watching, I'll just keep up with chat on the same basis I did earlier today. Cars in here.
Follow me. I'm ordering you to stand down.
All units, possible suspect or suspects reporting legal location.
Oh, come on. Fuck you, Legion. Seriously. Is there really going to be someone right there? Yeah. What I'm trying to do is get a fucking car so I can play the game in the way I want to play it. And they always got to make it a pain in the ass. Always.
Negative. No visual of the suspect.
Patrol, add suspect to the most wanted list. Over.
Most wanted list. Just heading off to our starting position. Alright. I think we're officially good to go for Albion Patrol. I think this is a pretty cool spot to start because right behind us is obviously the palace. So that's how we'll start out. Let's get started. Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with a Watch Dogs Legion Albion Patrol video. We're going to be going on patrol as Albion here. We've done it in some other games like GTA for example, and a little bit different here. A lot of the cars are actually automated, so it's going to be kind of strange working with this different style of game. But I figured what the heck, let's go ahead and let's give it a go. I've had fun just patrolling online a few times. Didn't really have much action, but I've had some people react to me pulling out weapons, this or that before. We're playing offline for this one, so we don't have to worry about any random mishaps or annoying anybody for that matter. So, yeah, we're... The fuck? Alrighty, we're here and pretty much we're just going to be patrolling around London and we'll see how it goes. Not sure, don't really have a set time period for the video, but I'm going to head out. I'm going to be patrolling all over the place.
Auto drive now enabled.
We're just patrolling. Perks of being a futuristic patrol, something I didn't even think of before this, was the automated driving. We can spend more time actually looking around, seeing what's going on around us rather than just focusing on the road and what we can see in front of us. So we have a lot more visuals. We're pulling up on the palace now, trying to ensure everything is good. Make sure Buckingham Palace is safe at all times. A lot of foot traffic, but everyone seems to be orderly and well conducted.
Auto drive now disabled.
Doesn't seem to be anything too wrong about anything going on here. Don't want to endanger anyone too much, so we're not gonna like take over, vehicles and try and. The pass. Actually,
Jesus Christ, I've got a drum with serious firepower on my arse.
seems like a pretty good spot to post up because there's a lot of traffic around here. Pretty busy intersection. We have someone stopped over here on the left. Alright, he got the warning he's not allowed to stop there. Traffic seems to be flowing pretty smoothly around here. With automation taking over, you can only imagine that a lot of people are taking advantage of it, which means a lot of people are not speeding. But we'll keep our eyes out for anyone who might be going above the limit. Doesn't seem like we're going to have as many issues up in this region as I thought we would. Gonna watch this driver abruptly stopping in the roadway. Sorry, sir. Accidental turn. He didn't seem to care, so maybe he just doesn't want to mess with an Albion officer. It's honestly almost too calm.
Auto drive now
Got reports of protesters located on the park here.
Now we're talking.
Family values, not property values.
Albion is the enemy.
Yes.
Jobs for people, not machines. Excuse me, sir.
We want affordable housing. No food, no jobs, no home. Yes, get it.
It's fucking bollocks is what it is. I know things is hard right now, but none of it is worth having these PMC bastards on our street.
We have Jane Ong,
Protest leader was a professional.
protest leader using a megaphone.
That could be
They have tear gas and bandana.
And if there ain't no crime to fight,
Janice Jansen, kitchen helper.
bollocks like checkpoints. I need checkpoints.
Esports comment competitor. Veronica Okar, nutritionist. Nope, different person. Sir, please do not use violence with me. Here's a full auto shock SMG.
Bastard.
Please step up off me, sir.
Dipshit.
Sir, I do not want to escalate the situation. Please step off me. I'll walk away one more time. We got aggressive people here in the park. Getting our taser out in case we need to tase anyone.
Saying they're protecting us when really they're killing us. This ain't no way to live. Albion's been working with those corrupt twats in Parliament to turn fighting crime into a business. And if there ain't no crime to fight,
They have a right to their speech, but I will defend myself if we're approached.
checks, right levels, all that shit, just so they can lock up anyone they don't like. Well, I've had it. This is our fucking city, and it's up to us to fight back against Albion.
Our futures.
I really like his mask. I'm gonna put on my recruit missions, but
Liberate.
we'll be shutting off the mission.
We want Affordable housing.
Dick than you.
Brilliant.
Piss off!
Been attacked. Suspect down.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Suspect is injured and hospitalized.
Hostiles location. Control, I've lost the target.
We have suspects possibly attempting to assault me in vehicle. I'm waiting to see what happens.
This is pointless. What?
Suspects down.
We demand what's ours.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. They need help. Call 999.
No food, no jobs, no hope.
As with anyone who gets injured, we're recommended the shroud to prevent any further violence. Unfortunately, it did not have to end that way, but seems like the protest has been dispersed, and I'm gonna circle around and make sure it's safe out here still.
I don't think Nazis allowed.
Alright, what are you guys doing out here? You're just hanging out. You have a right to do so. I'm not gonna bother you, but
You useless flap of skin.
We demand what's ours.
we got people. They're failing to disperse.
Family battle.
Disperse.
They've got a weapon.
Please disperse. Please disperse. You'll be tased if you do not disperse. Alright. We dispersed the crowd without any further violence escalations. We're gonna head out. Sorry for saving some random people, but if we see anyone cool,
He's certainly
just,
popular. Not only does he have
I'm labeling them for
but
future
Kelly's got a
consideration.
bounty on his head. Actually, that's the opposite of popular, isn't it?
How do you figure they managed to piss off that many people?
Good question. You could dig around and see what turns up.
Seems like the rest is pretty calm. It was the first time in my patrol career in video games that I ever had to disperse a crowd protesting, but they got violent on me. We can't have that around Buckingham Palace and the parks. All for peaceful. The second you get violent, you're throwing that card out the window. Especially when I'm a locked and loaded Albion officer. Had a lot of issues here at Trafalgar, I believe you say it, Square. Even though the set of protesters, I'm not gonna initiate. They've been here all day. The other spot was unexpected. Do our routine roll through the front, make sure there's nothing going on up here. Electrical vehicle parking. I'm not going to take someone's spot. So. To make sure someone pulls up, they have enough space to get in. We got reports of red smoke in Trafalgar Park at this point. Just notice I'm going to move to investigate what's going on. We got a canister going off, but it's not too bad. Should run out. I gotta get a picture of this because I don't think I've ever recognized what it actually looks like. Little picture to remember our patrol. But I don't think I ever recognized that statue. That's why I had to stop and take a pic. All right. Paul Nassar, doctor. How may I help you? See you approaching my vehicle.
Piss off.
All right, we got a protest here, but nobody's acting violent towards me. I'm not proud with the smokes, but as long as people aren't being violent, we have no reason to disperse the crowd.
Wicked.
Calm down, sir. I'm out on patrol. All right, you don't need to yell at me.
Oh, then.
Just because I'm a war criminal, you know. Just kidding. He said that's right. Like he was legit talking to me. I mean, they have a giant sign right there that says illegal acts will be prosecuted. I mean, I've already had to disperse one toxic crowd today who acted violently, but so far our patrol's been pretty quiet. Gonna head back out on the road after checking that protest region. Keeping an eye on the downtown region right now. Got another set of protesters here, just checking in, make sure they're not violent.
That's fantastic. Bunch of puffed up bullies. Tosser.
Sir, please don't start no drama.
Keep trying.
I have a taser. I will use this. Aletta does a great job. Sir, you're getting out of my comfort zone now. Back the hell up, bro.
You mistake me with someone who values
Back up.
life, mate.
That was my last warning. Guy was just invading my space. I mean, what do you expect? Alright, since your husband over there was acting out, I'm going to ask you to disperse as well before you get tased. Please vacate the vicinity. Thank you. Ma'am, you as well. I'll be in shutting down this protest station. Alright. I believe we have shut down this protest station. I would have let him go, but that guy kind of invaded my space, and that was the end of his chances. Other officers on the scene. So.
I'm sorry, sorry.
Woman got injured. They seem like they're gonna handle it. I don't think they're happy with me as a fellow officer. We'll have to make a call down to HQ. But they were happy to hop out and assist her. So
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over. Terminating pursuit and coming back.
seems pretty safe back here. Maybe a car stopped on a corner illegally. Yo! This is my first traffic stop. Not sure if it's automated. Is anyone in that car? Sir, step out of the car now. The fuck was that, bro? You just smacked my Albion cruiser. No, sir. No. Do not move.
Just take what you want.
We're in pursuit of a suspect. Suspect ran vehicle. Now he's fleeing.
No sense resisting.
Suspect's down. We're gonna shroud while he waits for medical assistance.
Forget.
Been assaulted by bystander. Sir, do not mess with me. This one's actually locked and loaded with real ammo. I do not recommend effing around. Seems like while I was gone, we've had a empty vehicle ram into my car. Plate GT55 HSP. Oh god. Woman down. Vehicle off a victim. With an accidental injury here. Dana Monroe carrying a silenced P9 was hit. Bystander Ken McKillop is offered to wait for paramedics. No need to involve. Fortunately, my car has some damage from impact, but should be good to continue our patrol. We got reports of possible issues down towards London Bridge. Tower Bridge. Just got impacted by two vehicles. Albion back there should be able to handle the incident since they were on the scene and part of the accident as well. We've been advised to siren off in case we see anyone suspicious on the bridge. Excuse me, Irene. I know you're a drone owner and you're carrying a backpack, and we've got a report of a suspicious person. asking if you can please cooperate with us today.
That was pathetic.
No, I'm simply asking for your cooperation. And who's this guy? I got people climbing on top of vehicles. Suspects looking back and fleeing. Suspects running. Repeat, suspects running. We're in pursuit. Suspects hit. Suspects injured and hospitalized. Suspects ran after interrogation. We'll leave them until paramedics arrive on the scene. This car, it's legally parked. Not seeing anybody that's out of character. Trying to see if we can catch someone illegal down here. A drug dealer, but it seems pretty quiet around here. Yo! I'm taking blame for the first accident, but we have a runaway truck, automated. Couldn't get the plate time. NTSF with some 3 more. Truck is NT5F LFZ. Second time is pushing my vehicle out of the way. I'm gonna try and disable the vehicle. Alright. The vehicle should be out of commission. I'm gonna give it a sec to make sure that it doesn't start moving without our permission.
Oh, good. Waiting. That thing I'm good at doing.
The car is moving by itself. Let's see. Alright, seems like it's safe. I don't think it's getting out of there even if it freaks out. Car's in kind of beat condition. I will say right off the bat, guys, that this game with being so automated, there's not really, I haven't really ever seen any speeders or anything other than myself in the game. You see accidents once in a while, but not often enough to be on patrol and witness a collision, you know, very often, if you know what I mean. And it was fun for a while. We just witnessed a cargo drone take out some poles, moving to disable. Is everyone okay? Multiple Albion officers already on the scene of this protest. We just witnessed some kind of smoke down here. We're at a vehicle driving erratically. Excuse me, sir. Saw the way you're driving back there, and
You don't want to use that.
please get out of the car. Do not do this.
Suspect reported in your area.
Suspect getting away.
Received. Responding to the
We're in pursuit. They went that way, guys. That way. Shots fired into rear windshield of the vehicle.
Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over?
Fortunately, it seems like the suspect might have gotten away. I'm doing a quick search. We're going to put in a chase. Filling out the paper, you know, the computer work. Better way to put it. It's all digital these days.
Attention, Albion personnel. Get fucked!
Dun dun dun. All right.
Clan Kelly looks after this soon. Come on.
This is a pretty fun patrol so far. I do want to come to a conclusion very soon. Just had a collision. Have a Albion employee here. He's Carlos Zapatero. We have automated ambulance that pulled out, so we're gonna put the blame on the ambulance here. But oh, excuse me. Get out, please. Ma'am, were you operating this vehicle when it crashed? And you departed before... Ma'am, please...
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Chloe Dixon, paramedic. She's out cold.
There's our suspect.
Unfortunately, for him, his car malfunctioned.
Any sign of the target? Anyone?
I think we're gonna go ahead and move forward with the close our patrol. It's a fun little session patrol, but not the most exciting patrol I've done. GTA 5 still offers the best patrol scenarios, in my view, for a base game setup. Especially because we could do online. We'll definitely have to do some online patrol when we get a chance in the future in this game, but for now I think that's going to end our patrol. So, hope you enjoyed our little patrol video. Definitely appreciate it if you like and subscribe. That's pretty much it, guys, for video. I don't even feel like playing online. The online kind of stinks. I'm going to just go ahead and remove that from our list. That means that we're officially done with everything in the game. I think I'm just going to take an early leave today. I'm feeling an early leave. So I'm sorry if I disappoint anyone, but I'm really not feeling getting online, and I'm not feeling much else. So we've had a pretty thorough session. We did a lot. We've been grinding this game for 2 weeks. I'm ready to hop off because we'll be back on this game on July 6th for the DLC, and we'll play the entire main story of the DLC, any side missions of it, any achievements, we'll do it all. Plus, we'll probably be doing an online session once we confirm that it's cross-gen, so we can play with one of our mods and stuff like that. So should be a good time. Yeah, we did all the main missions, all the side missions, all the borough missions, and a full 1K gamer score. So all missions completed. The only missions I have are recruitment missions, which are optional. Moving on from that, we ended up doing the bus tour today. 2 corner-to-corner videos, one with automated taxi, one going as fast as I can in a sports car. We also did an Albion patrol, and we also looked at 3 of the Easter eggs in the game. That, 3 most known. There's a lot of other stuff like the Abstergo logo, I know there's an Assassin's Creed Leap of Faith, but I ain't trying to go through a bunch of hoops just to watch my character do a Leap of Faith. In Legion, no offense, we played Valhalla for 180 hours, so I got my Leap of Faith count in, per se. But, yeah, this will be it, so I'm going to close out about 20 minutes early. So hope I don't disappoint anyone, but honestly, I'm pretty fried after all we did. My voice needs a break. I need a break. I'm going to go just get my exercise in earlier and stuff. And maybe I'll have an earlier dinner and stuff like that as well. Looking forward to go watch Loki and all that. Because if I think about it, there's just nothing I really want to do right now. And going online is not going to change my mind. We're just going to be online. And every time we played online, we were disappointed. I feel like if we have one of our mods here for online, it'll be a lot more fun. But with just me, let's not waste the time. Sorry if I disappoint anyone by canceling the online, but I think anybody who wanted to watch me play online isn't here anyway. So what's the point? like I said, we'll be back for DLC June 6th. Plus, we'll try and do a cross-gen online, session for sure on one of the flex spots for July, probably at that point. Otherwise, no more Legion for June. We are going to try to switch to Super Mario 64 on Friday. If I'm not able to get it up and running by Friday, then we'll most likely go ahead and play something in its spot. Whether I do like a 1K easy game, whether we play something else for fun, we make it flex. I don't know yet. We'll find out. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream as well. So thanks for watching our finale, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and quit. I do want to... This person looks crazy with the mask. That's why I marked them to consider them. And yeah, J-Smoke, I'm calling it 20 minutes early. So sorry, man, but you have a knack for showing up at the wrong time, man. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm gonna end it. I'm fried from the session. We did a bus tour, 2 corner-to-corner videos, an Albion patrol. Looked at a few Easter eggs. I have absolutely nothing else I want to do. We did all the missions. We did all the fun content I want to do. We did the patrol. We did the tour. There's nothing else for me in this game right now, and I'm kind of just tired of it. I think I'm ready. I'm ready for a break from it. So we'll be back on this on July 6th, though, as mentioned. I want to go get in my exercise a bit earlier in hopes that I might be able to eat dinner a little bit earlier or something like that. Shout out to BFG Daily Vlogs, J Smoke across the board, BVT on Patreon membership. Appreciate the support. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like a sub, hope you enjoyed our base game playthrough Legion. Probably the only time I'll ever play it in my real life existence, but I will be back for DLCs. I just don't plan to replay any of the base games. Not many games get on the list of me considering replaying them. That's like GTA series, maybe some of the better CODs like Modern Warfare, but that's about it. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. Like and sub. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.